Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello and welcome. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I am here doing live readings on both YT and TT. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So if you guys are interested in a reading, we are doing freebies at this time. So if you want to get a free reading, all you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comments section below, and you may be receiving your free reading here today live on TT and on YT. We're doing both YT and TT. So if you want to get a reading, though, we are doing freebies at this time. And welcome to anyone who's never seen my face before. Hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. Hi, Gary. And I am here doing readings here. I'm also a human design professional. So if you're interested to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, I'm your girl. I can do that for you. Or you can take a look. Thanks, Nene, for liking the live. Hey, girl, hey. But you can also take a look at your own chart before you get a professional's opinion on it. I'm never going to gatekeep anything. You can literally just Google human design chart, human design body graph. That's what the chart is actually called. Take a gander, put in your earth information, and take a look. And if you decide you want a professional's opinion on it, you can come on back and I can help you with that if you'd like me to do so. Otherwise, there's some wonderful professionals on this app here on TT and on YT. There's some good stuff on YT here for human design as well. But we're doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. But if you're interested in a freebie, it's only psychic. And you can put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today. Live, free. Hey. Did I just go Fat Albert with that? Oh my gosh. I'm like at the very end of the Fat Albert generation, I think. Oh my God, that's so funny. Anyways, guys, how are you on this Tuesday? How are you? I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are interested in getting a reading too, but I hope your weekend went well too. I wanted to be on yesterday, but life got me. Life got me. And so I couldn't go on yesterday. Alrighty, guys. So if you're interested in a reading, all you have to do is put your name in the topic matter. We're doing freebies at this time. So if you're looking for clarity or insight, you want to know about relationships, you want to know about love, you want to know about finances, you want to know about career, you want to know about health, you want to know just what spirit wants you to know. That's called general. You can say general just to see what spirit has to say to you. But otherwise, yeah, if you need anything, you want clarity or insight, that's how you do it. Jen, thank you so much for the follow and for liking the live. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Hi, Markeisha, girl. Oh, geez, I haven't seen you since our Quicken times. How are you? Your family looks so stinking precious. You can come up on my timeline every now and again. Not timeline, not an FB, but on my For You page. I'm like, oh my gosh, her little family's so cute. So I hope you're doing well, my darling. Daisy, thank you for following. All right, guys. Again, we're doing freebies at this time. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section. Auntie Love, thanks for the follow. And Dave, what up? Thank you for the heart me. And guys, like I was saying, if you want another resource of human design information, Neutrino Radio here on TT, that's the person to follow for sure. His name is Dave, and he's very, very knowledgeable about all human design stuff. Michael LDIP 89, thank you both for following. Lena, I hope I'm saying that right. We'll see what Lena wants to know about love with Adam. So let's see what's going on for Lena. Liana. Spirit, what does Liana need to know about love with, was it Ryan? Adam, sorry. With love with Adam. Let's see what's going on for here. For Liana. And guys, don't forget, I'm also on YT. So if I start to glitch or freeze here on TT, come on over to YT. There is no glitches. They will not filter the comments. So if I start to go in and out, that's all TT's fault. So come on over to YT, second link in the link tree. All right. So first and foremost, we have the Knight of Wands here. Hi, Aaliyah. So we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fire on fire. They're ready. They're motivated. They're running towards what do they want. They're rearing. They're motivated to get going to the next thing. So let me see what the other cards have to say. Ooh, interesting. There's going to be a perspective shift, but it's going to be a can't say perspective shift where it's like my friends are more important. My friends are where I want to be and not really worrying about Adam, not really worrying about like what's going on here, but there is something to celebrate here. So this might be a perspective change of saying like, really the people that see me, that know me, that love me, that support me, they're right here. They're my friends. They're my family. All right. So there's a perspective change happening. So I know you're asking, will he reach out? There is a possibility of him reaching out, but more importantly, it's like reaching out to your own friends and seeing like they're the ones that are most important here, not Adam. All right. I hope that helps. I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Oh, I love this. They said, oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, guys. So yes or no questions are not super great for tarot. It is about the details. You're welcome, Liana. So if you want to just tell me the subject, love, relationships, finances, general, I just want to see what Spirit has to say, career, health, whatever it may be, okay? But put your name alongside of it because I'm going to call your name in. So a lot of people have different names for their usernames. So I want to put your name there. So we're going to do Olivia wants to know about love with Fernando. So love with Fernando. Let's see what's going on with love with Fernando for Olivia. And guys, if you want to skip the list, you want to guarantee your reading, it's a $15 donation. You're going to get a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. All right, let's see. One more shuffle feels good in my body, so let's go for it. All right. All right, Olivia, let's see. There's the cut. Okay, so we do have the soulmate level connection card here. So the 2 of Cups is the relationship card in the deck. This could be a soulmate level connection. I do always preference by saying soulmates are not here all the time for a lifetime. Sometimes they're here for a short amount of time to teach you something. They're here to teach you a lesson. That's what the job of the soulmate is to teach you something. So let's see what else is going on here. Wow. I don't mind Fernando. I don't mind if they might be a little like too gun-ho, or somebody might be a little too gun-ho. Like, I'm ready for this. Let's go. This is the fastest moving card in tarot, period. The fastest second fastest. I lied to you. The 8 of Wands is the fastest. This is the second fastest, but they're ready. They're ready to take it on. They're heading into battle. They're running into battle. Okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles, who is somebody who is stable, secure. They are slow moving though, because they are traditionally Taurus. They might be a Capricorn or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Okay. But this is traditionally Taurus. So Taurus is the slowest moving of all the zodiac. It takes its time. It loves luxury. It's all about material gains. So there could be something here where this person is an earth sign person who is steady and stable and might like a little bit of luxury, which is great because we're learning how to have luxurious items really cheap using China. Thank you, China, for showing us all the times we've been ripped off by America. All right. So we have Mel. Mel wants a psychic reading. They just donated $15. Thank you so much, Mel, for your $15 donation. Melvisha, let me know. You're welcome, Olivia. I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for your reading here. And if you're interested in more information, go ahead and send in a $15 donation. You'll be right after Melvisha. But Melvisha, let me know here that you are here, and let me know if you prefer me to call you Mel or if Melvisha is okay. I was saying somebody's full name the other day, and they're like, please stop saying my full name. I'm like, okay, sorry. Not last name included, but just their full first name. Oh, and Mel, if you can make it over to YouTube just to make sure that, one, it's being recorded. So you're going to be able to see your reading whenever you want. So it's going to be recorded, automatically put up on my YouTube. Becky, thank you for the roses. So come on over to you to YT, second link in the link tree. You can see here, YT link in link tree. I'm here and you can call me Melvie. It's easier. Okay, wonderful. Melvie, if you don't mind going to YouTube, just clicking on the second link in the link tree so that you are never filtered because TT does filter. And then secondly, I'm not going to glitch. So you're going to hear the whole reading. It should be fine. So just come on over to YT, second link in the link tree. Let me know in the chat when you're there. And then I'll give you a timestamp so you can always go back and check it out whenever you would like. Becky, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. Oh, hey, you got the same name as me. On here on YT. So let's go ahead and do Melvisha. Melvie, sorry. What is the topic matter in your reading here? Because I just said psychic reading, I'm pretty sure, when I looked at it. So you can do mediumship, psychic readings, or human design readings. It's all dependent on what you're looking for. It's all dependent on what you want, darling. Yeah, just says, oh, general. It says general. Okay, I just had to refresh it. Okay, so let's do a general for Melvie. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to take a few moments. I'm going to do some cleansing breaths. As soon as I see something, hear something, or feel something, that is when I'm going to start the timer. Thank you for the roses, Becky. And your timestamp here, Melvie, is 11 minutes and 30 seconds. 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Spirit, we're here for Melvie. Spirit, what should Melvie know? Spirit, what does Melvie need to know? Spirit, what does Melvie need to know? What's going on here for Melvie? Ooh, okay. The first thing I feel in the body is like excitement. I feel like this bubbling excitement. Now, nervousness and excitement are the same feeling, just with a different perspective. So it just feels like I'm like graduating, like I'm leveling up, like something is happening here where I'm leveling up. You might actually be graduating. But it just feels like I'm leveling up and I'm ready for it. I'm ready to take it on. I'm ready for this new thing, this new venture, this new idea. It just feels very like nerve-wracking, but exciting all at the same time. I hope that, let me know if that made sense for you. By saying, yes, that resonates. No, it doesn't. But it's just like, I feel it in my biceps, like literally my biceps. Like I feel like I'm ready just to take it on. Like I'm ready to hold my weight. That's what really is coming in very strongly. I'm going to cut the deck here. Ah, got the sun. Oh, Melvie, the sun is the most positive card you could have in the deck. You are ready to take on the next step. You are ready to level up. You are ready for all that. Hi, Bree. You are ready for the growth, the vitality, the strength that comes with that. And the sun, I'm not sure what it could be, but I've been looking for a new job. So it could be you're getting that new job. There's something in your life that feels like it's about to level up. Especially with the most positive, biggest yes in tarot that you can have. And the sun is in reference to the strength card because strength is Leo, and Leo is the only sign that is ruled by the sun. So you're strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. So let's see what's going on. You're definitely leveling up, like without a doubt. Like this is the highest king in the deck. So it may not just be here quite yet for you, but there is a leveling up happening. Yeah. Don't hold yourself back. Whatever you do, don't hold yourself back. So we're going to talk about these two cards first. We have the 8 of Swords and we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords is this is why I'm saying don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back because this is so vital for you to believe in yourself, to know what's possible. Like she is bound. Sure. She has a blindfold on. Yeah. I'll show it to you on YT as well. But there is, or a TT, excuse me. But this is your ideas, your mindset. That's what the swords are. The swords are a mental suit. It's ideas, inspiration, communication, taking action. But she feels bound because her emotions are telling her that she is, stuck here. There's nothing in front of her. There is nothing in front of her or behind her. All she has to do is shimmy these ropes off, take the blindfold off, and realize the only thing that's staying in her way is herself and how she feels. Because there is some hardship she's gone through. there is absolutely some hardships you've gone through. The Five of Pentacles is the card of saying like, yes, shit sucks. Like I've been unceremoniously taken out of either my career because it is Pentacles, or a financial situation where I feel like I don't have enough, or I feel like there's a lack mindset. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's an opportunity coming that's going to level you up. I'm telling you, it's coming in. So the Seven of Wands is the Vantage card, in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. Okay, so no one can touch the character. You can see they are 6 wands right there at that edge of that cliff where they cannot angle their wands to get her. She has the wand that can literally all of that out, right? She has one swing and she can take out many wands. She's at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. And now we're going to talk about that King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. This is you leveling up. This is you going to be able to save, but you need to be more open about what it is you actually want. Like that's what it feels like. Like I get the sense of like following your dreams. Like this is your opportunity to follow what you want to do, what you've been wanting to do, what you've been thinking about, like what have you been thinking about doing since childhood. Like this is what it feels like this is your dreams coming true. And it's leveling you up. This is absolutely change. Look at all those butterflies. Butterflies is the indicator of transformation and change. They start from a little caterpillar and then they morph into their cocoon and they come out that beautiful butterfly, and then they're able to take off, right? This is the highest king in the deck, the highest one. So this, did we just get a Salem? Oh, we got luck on your side. This is my cat, Salem. Salem is a lucky cat. He knows he is. He only comes into readings to give luck. So Melvi, you got luck on your side. You got Salem. You have this leveling up. Just don't hold yourself back. Yes, circumstances are tough. Yes, circumstances did get you here, but you are going to level up because you're going to be put into a good position. Excuse me, the good position here. And then you got luck on your side. You got the Salem boy. Oh my goodness gracious. This is wonderful. Just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the next chapters. I want you to embrace the next chapters. I want you to say, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to go for. And you're going to see all that transformation come on. So much money that you're going to be able to save it. So much money. So you're going to be fine. Okay. Whatever's going on, like you're ready to take on the next level. So don't be afraid of what may. Okay. Don't be afraid of what may. Because Salem is here to tell you that it's all good. It's all good. Oh, and you're purring? Oh, my boy. All right. So, Melvi, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for getting your $15 donation in and getting your 5-minute reading today. I hope it made sense. I hope it gave you clarity and insight. And I hope it resonated, my love. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following. Dale, it's a $15 donation. And that's is she hiding, or is she hiding her feelings for you? That's interesting. Bertha, it's a $15 donation, my love. Linktree link in the profile if you're interested in a reading. You can go to Venmo, you can go to PayPal, or you can go to my website, Human Design with Melody, to get on the list. Heck yeah. Mwah. I love you. I love you, Salem. Alrighty, guys. But thanks so much for being here. If you're interested in a reading, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you are wanting any of those, you want clarity or insight, that's with the cards. If you want a connection with somebody who's passed away, that's mediumship. I channel a message directly. And then I do human design. I'm a human design professional. So if you are interested in knowing more about yourself through the lens of human design, that's how you do it. If you want to take a look at your chart first, feel free to do that as well. You can literally just Google human design body graph, human design chart. It doesn't matter what you Google. It will come up with a free generator. You put in your birth information. You can take a gander at your chart. Yes, Bree loves human design. It's literally my favorite modality. It changed my life forever. But take a look at your chart. And if you want a professional's opinion, come back here and then send your $15 donation and we'll get that professional's opinion on it. it told me a lot about myself. Absolutely. It told me so much that I was ignoring, not doing. Like, I was one of those people that really believed in, like, you have to make your dreams come true. You have to hit the ground running. You have to do this and put all this effort and do. And so I was doing that, and I was hitting brick wall after brick wall after brick wall. And I'm like, I don't understand. Why is it easier for everyone else? Like, I'm just trying to participate like everyone else, but I kept getting people who are angry with me or frustrated with me and, talking shit, and it would make me feel bad about myself. And I was like, I don't understand why this is even happening. And then I found my human design, and I realized I needed to wait for invitations. I am not somebody who hits the ground running. I am somebody who lives in rest and has active cycles. Hi, Nellie. So it's one of those things that I really learned to take a step back. I was doing too much. Yep, especially the quad split. I was like, wow, I'm not crazy. No, you're not crazy. Not at all. But it's one of those things, like, you're realizing, like, oh, everything that I've been taught was conditioning. I was conditioned to believe that I need to hit the ground running. I don't. I don't need to hit the ground running at all. All I need to do is do what makes my heart happy, what makes me happy. I will get the recognition from just simply doing the thing that makes my heart shine. And then from there, the invitations will come in. You just do you. Like, anyone who's a projector, that's what you do. You do you until somebody says, hey, you should take that to the internet. Hey, you should really try to make a book off that. Hey, I really like your work. Let me talk to somebody and see if they'll be interested in working with you. It's just one of the, if you're interested, like, I'd be happy to set up this communication if you'd like. Like, the invitations will happen. Where do you find human design? So you can find human design at mybodygraph.com. You can just literally just Google human design body graph. I use Neutrino Design, but I believe that's a paid platform. It's an app as well. But I believe it's a paid platform. I definitely pay for it. I know that much. But you can use Jovian Archive as well. Those guys have free apps. And then not apps, but free charts that you can use to look up your chart. Otherwise, I can look it up for you on Neutrino Design. Oh, Dale, I missed your comment. And they said, that's what I want to know. Is she? But I should check my bank account to see if I have enough to send. All right, no problem. Yeah, like, let me know by just sending in that donation, and we'll get that reading to you. Because I am doing readings here. They're $15 donated readings. If you're interested in getting a reading from me here, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings, like we were just talking about. Go ahead and send in your donation through the Linktree link. Oh, I forgot to post. And my bad. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to pin it because I'm also on YT, and YT allows me to pin a message and it stays pinned the entire time. So I always pin the Linktree link, so it's easy for everyone on YT to send in their donation if they're interested. And I do ask anyone who sends a donation over from TT to come over to YT, because there's no glitching, there's no filtering. It's literally like everything is going to be fine. You're also going to get a recorded reading because it posts live on my channel. So I'll give you the timestamp, and you can come back and look at your reading anytime. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp. Anytime you would like. But yeah, that's the dealio. Yo. I don't know what life is. Alrighty, guys. So again, if you're interested in a reading, that's what we're doing here. All right. I just want to do a little refreshy here, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Nothing there. I don't think I missed anything, but I just want to verify and make sure. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. For anyone who's ever seen me before, my name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. Hi, Jen. Morning to you. She said morning. I definitely read it as I think George is the one, because I know Fred dies. Spoiler alert for Harry Potter. Sorry if you haven't read a 20-year-old series. But I think George is the one that's holy, but he's the one who says morning when Harry and Ginny are like being cuties. Sleepy AF, because I am. I knew it, Jen. Oh, I knew it. All right. Hey guys, welcome. I almost said human design reference. She said, Harry Potter reference. Love you even more. Oh, I am not a TERF. I do not support J.K. Rowling. I don't support the rhetoric she says. I don't support any of that. But I mean, before she started spewing her bullshit, no toast for free. But yeah, I'm a Harry Potter girl. I'm a Potterhead. I've been a Potterhead since I was in elementary school. Harry Potter and I are the same age. His book came out when I think I was 9 or 10 when the books came out. So I was like, oh my God, this is a story for me. I will nerd rage some Harry Potter. Yes. Just booked a reading. Oh, sweet. Yes. Let's see. It hasn't come through quite yet, but let me refresh my website because my website takes a hot beat. And it should be there. It is, Shelby. I got it. Thank you so much, Shelby. Come on over to YT. It's the second link in the link tree. So come over to YT so that you can get a reading that I can actually give you without any glitches and any filtering from your messages, things like that. But Shells, thank you so much for the follow as well. Do you prefer if I call you Shells or Shelby? Let me know on YT. Second link in the link tree should just take you right there. But yeah, FJK. Yeah, JK Rowling is a fuck. She's a fuck. She is. Hey, Amy, can't stop thinking about Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Can we ask about him? Yes, we can. We're going to ask about him. I'm a little hesitant because I don't normally do things without consent, but I'm also thinking about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, and I have a feeling that he is departed, and that's why they can't bring him back. So I would be interested in that. See if he wants to connect. That's the thing, is like if he wants to connect, but we're probably going to use cards on it. But Jen, so I need to redo my human design. I gave you the wrong birth time. Nita looked at it with the correct time and it didn't seem far off from the OG, but I'm going to send in for it again. That's no problem. That's perfectly fine. The exact time is important. So if you have an exact time, absolutely, let's do it. Amy says, me too. It's a real bummer. It's a real fucking bummer. Like, and then he's going to go for homegrowns. Like, get the fuck out of town, man. Get the fuck out of town, you orange fucking monster. But we are waiting on Shelby first. So we're going to do Shelby because we already called on her. She already sent in her donation. She's just coming over to YT so that she doesn't get filtered and it doesn't glitch on her, so she can get her full reading without like, hold on, it froze, hold on this, like, because that's what TT does. It freezes. Jen says, I'm a number dyslexic, so forgive me. Girl, me too. Same thing. Numbers, words, speaking. I know they're not all dyslexia, but I got it all. All right, Shelby is here. Wonderful, Shelby. What type of reading are we doing here for you today? Are we doing a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading? Oh, in human design, I can actually share my screen while I'm live here on YouTube. So that's really fun as well. So we're just waiting on Shelby to let us know what type of reading we're doing. And we're going to get our 5-minute reading underway. I'm not sure the exact time I was wearing, so maybe psychic reading. Okay, not a problem. Do you want a certain subject, or are you okay with a general reading? Jennifer, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Jen. But we are going to do Amy's freebie first for Garcia. For Mr. Garcia. Gumdrop, thank you for the follow. Marissa, it's a $15 donation. So I'm just waiting for Shelby to let me know the topic matter, or if she's okay with a general reading just to see what comes in. General is fine. Thank you. Wonderful. All right. So let me go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here for Shelby. Viking King, thank you so much. Or Viking, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, it's Vicky. It's just Vicky, not Viking. I'm sorry, Vicky. Oh, that's so funny. My eyes play tricks on me there. It's Vicky. Thank you so much, Vicky, for the follow. All right, and this reading is going to be for Shelby. Shelby, thank you, Amy, for the heart me. Spirit, what does Shelby need to know Spirit, what does Shelby need to know? Spirit, what does Shelby need to know? Oh my gosh, Amy, are you selling me out of Tiny Dinies? I love you so much. Thank you. Roar, roar, roar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tiny Dinies get tiny roars. Oh, you are just a gem, Amy. She got us to our goal of 100 Tiny Dinies. Girl, I love you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so the first thing I feel in my body is like, it's my gut is being amplified or being pointed out to me. So it's on my left side of my body, like right here, where I assume our ovaries are, to be honest with you. I don't do pregnancy readings, so we're not going to talk about pregnancies. You might be, but I don't do pregnancy readings live on air. But I just get this feeling of like really leaning into your gut and really trusting your gut and not second guessing it. So if you get an uh-huh or an feeling, go with it. Okay. There's something here about learning how to trust your gut and really learning how to like trust yourself with that. If you look up your own human design and you have a red square that's a second to last square from the bottom, and that is colored in, definitely trust your gut. Okay, definitely trust your gut. If you're an emotional authority, you're going to have to wait out the emotional wave to really read your gut. But I feel like you're probably just sacral, the way I'm feeling about you. But trust in yourself, trust in your gut, okay? Because that's what they're saying. I don't know if you're having trouble like deciding things, but your head is not the good source, okay? Your body's the source that you need to trust in order to get the right information. Your brain will always lead you astray, okay? But the Five of Wands is here. The Five of Wands is conflict. So there could be conflict going on. You don't know who you're hitting. You don't know who's hitting you. You don't know who's shedding that blood. You see that blood right there? You can see it there too, I guess. Boop, boop. But come on over to YT, guys. Second link in the link tree. But there is chaos here. That's what that card is. That's the card of chaos. You're also holding yourself back. Girl, don't hold yourself back. Don't. You got to trust yourself. You have got to trust yourself. Absolutely, you do. You're in your head. You're in your head. But I do see that you are letting this be a creative tool, which you should be. And if you're not doing that, use this stress, use this anxiety, use this distrust in yourself, I guess, as art. Okay, because we have the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Okay, the Eight of Swords is the I'm holding myself back card. I am in my head. The swords are the mental suit. Okay, it is the mental suit. So this is your ideas, your inspirations, communications, actions, divine inspiration, things like that. So don't hold yourself back from any idea you may have, even if it seems like wild or crazy or this or that. Like you're holding yourself back because your emotions are holding yourself back. Okay, the emotions are. That's what water is. Water is an emotion. So trust in yourself because I see the anxiety. The anxiety is full blown. And it's very much like, I don't feel comforted. I don't feel good. I don't know if I can sleep at night. I don't know what's going on here. I just feel very much in my head. And it's from this conflict. It's from this conflict, whoever you're having this conflict with, whether it's with friends, a romantic partner, your family. Hi, Noah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But there is something here that you're going to get away from. Okay. You're going to be getting away from. This is the transition card in the tarot. This is saying, I'm going to get out of really rocky waters into nice, clean, crystalline waters, into new land. I do need somebody to help me so that they can help me carry myself. So if you can rely on somebody, if you can rely on a friend, a family member, if you have somebody to rely to really show you the truth and not what your critic might be telling you, your anxiety might be telling you. Anxiety is meant to be here. Anxiety is a natural thing that we have. But if you live in capitalistic anything, or if you're dealing with the orange monstrosity, and you hate him like me, then that can also cause some stress there. Noah, I love you. Thank you so much. You're going to be after Jen. Thank you, Noah. But we do have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles is saying creative, be creative, use all of this anxiety, use all of this animosity or this ideas that you're thinking over and over, get it out of you by journaling, writing it down. You can do paint to canvas. You can do pen to paper or pencil to paper. You can do pottery. You can do songwriting. You can do all sorts of different things. Okay. Hi, Nida. Hola to you. But there's so much here that you get to choose on what you do. Okay. Not every choice is leading you down the right roads, right? We have snakes. We have hurricanes. We have roses, which we think are wonderful until we get stabbed, right? So not everything is as it seems, but you need to trust your gut when making a decision. Okay, that's what I'm reading first and foremost. So check out your human design to make sure that you are a sacral authority. If you're an emotional authority, wait out any emotional waves you may have, because you naturally have emotional waves if you have that. But I'm reading that you may be sacral, so trusting in your gut. Okay. So I do hope that helps. Really lean into your creative endeavors. Okay, really lean into them. They're going to help you organize your thoughts. So I hope that helps there, Shelby. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your donation. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Amy said, I asked ChatGPT how to summon the aliens to help us today. So I'm so over the evil and terror that Trump is putting us through. ChatGPT gave me some ideas. Well, I just keep asking the aliens, because I literally been asking the aliens since January 20th. Come on, I'm ready for you to save us. I'm ready for you to come down here. I'm ready for you to save us. So I'm hoping the aliens will do what they're supposed to, what's been written in the stars, and they come and take care of us. But I hope that helped, Shelby. I haven't heard much from you, so I do hope that resonated. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight, my love. And thank you again for being here. I hope you were able to listen to the whole thing. And I'm going to say it's about 30 minutes would be your check-in. Okay, 30 minutes. So if you want to ever rewatch your reading, check it out at the 30-minute checkpoint. All right, Amy, let's see what's going on here with our friend Kilmar. Thank you so very much. This helped a lot. Oh, good. I do get very emotional, and I'm on the road of starting a new business. So I'm very stressed in my head because I love what I do, but I'm starting something. It's a lot. Just because you're emotional, like if you show emotion, does not mean that you have an emotional authority. Let me quickly show you my human design chart because I think it's very interesting. Let me know if it's just a black screen real quick, or if you can see my chart. And then Amy, we're going to definitely read about Kilmar Abrego Garcia. We can see it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nita. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said it that way. I know it's Nita. I apologize for that. I love you so much. Okay, perfect. Shelby says she sees it too. So I want to just point out here. So where this is highlighted, this is the emotional center in the body. Wherever there's white in your chart, you're constantly taking that in. Okay, you're taking it in. So you're taking a lot in your emotional center. So you would be labeled as a drama queen, but really you're taking in the energy, the emotional energy of everyone around you. And then you're like a pop can, like it's in the can, you shake up that pop can, you open it up, and what does it happen? It explodes, it goes everywhere. So we get labeled as a drama queen, even though my authority center is my spleen. So see my mouse over here? I thought it was authority center, spleen. That's my spleen. I am truly intuitive and I trust my instincts. That's how I make decisions. So just because you may be emotional, I cry all the time. I cry literally all the time, but I'm taking in the emotions of others and I feel them as if they are my own. So I am a true empath. So just because you have, oh yes, oh my God, makes a lot of sense, right? So I think you're more sacral, but that's how I felt in the reading. Check it out yourself on, literally any of the free platforms. My favorite one is mybodygraph.com, mybodygraph.com. And you can check it out there. For the free ones, my real favorite one is actually Neutrino Design, but that's a paid platform. All right. But Shelby, just because you're emotional doesn't mean that you have an emotional center. Most people feel like they're really like, I'm good with my emotions. Man, those are the people that usually have an emotional way that they're always riding. It's really funny. Because it feels like it should be opposite than what it is, but we really take it all in. Alrighty, so Amy, let's do this. Let's read about Kilmar. Spirit, what do we need to know about Kilmar Abrego Garcia? Spirit, what does the collective need to know about Kilmar Abrego Garcia? Thank you again, 100%. We'll book again sometime. Wonderful, Shelby. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh, Amy's there. Hey! Good. I'm glad you're on the YouTube. Or the YT, excuse me. What do we need to know about Kilmar Abrego Garcia? What does the collective need to know about Kilmar Abrego Garcia? What does the collective need to know about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, Spirit? Sorry, give me a second, guys, because this is very heavy. The way my body feels immediately is like, I feel like somebody's choking me. I feel like I'm being hit in the stomach. I feel a lot of abuse. I feel a lot of abuse right now. That's what I genuinely feel. It's like they're showing me imageries of him being kicked. Like he's already like sick and he doesn't feel well, so he falls. He looks like he's on a chain gang. You know what that is? It's where prisoners are chained in a single file line. But like he falls and then somebody kicks him in the ribs, like. Oh my gosh, we were here for him. We are here for him in spirit. There's a part of me that makes me feel like he's still here because the pain, the active pain I feel makes me feel like he's possibly still here. Oh, I just heard, no, I'm not, I'm gone. He said, no, I'm not, I'm gone. I think he was, I don't think he was T-worded, Tourture. But he makes me feel like he was beaten to unalivement. Let me see what the cards have to say. Oh, Kilmar, we're so sorry. No one wanted this. Even the people that voted for him didn't realize that this was going to happen. And I don't really have sympathy for the voters. Honestly, I don't. But I know they didn't want this. This is a citizen. All right. This does make me feel like he's in spirit. Because this is an intuition card. This is, it is a love card, though. It is a love card, but it is about intuition. It's about creativity, but it just makes me feel like it's in connection to the spirit world. I'm going to pull one more. So we keep getting the Eight of Swords today. What can we do to right this wrong? Honestly, I do think this wrong is going to be righted. I do. It's just like this concerns me because this is the only card that's like wrapped up, that's like imprisoned. Like this is the only card that has that feeling towards it. So this makes me feel like, yes, he's definitely been imprisoned. Yes, he's been bound. Yes, he's like, he literally can't escape. But it does make me feel like his passing is going to matter. I feel like it's going to be out in the open. I feel like it's going to bring with it like this gift of, we see exactly what's happening here now. Even the deniers, there are people still denying what's happening. It's fucking crazy. Open your fucking eyes. I digress. Because I will get too mad. I'll get too angry. But I do feel like there is something that's good that's going to spark out of this. And even though I know Trump is a stupid fucking Gemini, not that Geminis are stupid, but I know he's a Gemini and he's just stupid and I fucking hate him. And I really, if you're a May Gemini, you're great. If you're June Gemini, me and you probably don't get along. But the King of Cups is like, it just makes me feel like things are going to really come at him. Like things are really going to come at him. In a very creative way, very interesting. Like collaboration is going to happen. Like this is a card of collaboration. So we could collaborate to be like, hey, take him off his throne. Take him off his throne. He doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve to be here. Oh, Kilmar, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to you, sir. He's making me feel like he feels okay. He's not really blaming the American people, even though he doesn't like that he was in office. He really thought this wouldn't happen to him. He really thought this wouldn't happen. And he only really blames the administration, Trump and the administration, the whole administration, like the whole thing. Blames ICE, aka Nazis, blames Trump, JD Vance, Elon Musk, Doge, like Department of Justice, even though the Supreme Court's told them to bring him back. I don't even know if they know where his body is. This body is. Stand up for him. Stand up for him. Okay. Sorry, Kilmar. Stand up for him. Talk about him. Don't let people forget that this happened. Protest on the 19th. The protest happening on the 19th. Find it in your town. I don't know if it's still hands off or it's just 50-51 again, but look up 50-51. They're the organizer. Find it in your town. Find it in your local community. Find it in your big city. Find it in your state capital. Go out and protest. Okay. I find comfort in him being out of this human experience and back to source and his soul family, not being in this hell on earth. 100%. I do agree with that. I think here is where the chaos, the savagery happens, is on this planet, on this realm, on the 3D. And everything is so much better when you get to the 5D. But we have to learn our lesson. We can't expedite and get back to the spirit realm because you're just going to come back down here and relearn the lesson you didn't learn the first time. Okay. So there's no getting out of this experience until it's time to get out of this experience. Okay. On it, we'll protest until his body is returned. Yes, Amy. Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna move forward from our dear friend Kilmar. We love you, Kilmar. We are so sorry. We are so sorry this happened. Just the amount of abuse that he went through in a short amount of time is crazy to me. Crazy to me. Oh my God. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate your strength. I appreciate the question there, Amy. Even though I don't typically tap into other people, I feel like this was an exception to the rule. So I'm glad I did it. But we're going to move on to Jen, though. I love you guys so much. Jen, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading you're interested in. And if you guys want a reading, it is a $15 donation. It is pinned to the comment here on YT. On TT, you'll have to get onto my profile and click the Linktree link from there, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Spirit, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp. For those of you who don't know, I'm pretty grateful that we just got that big burp. And Jen, if you can make it over to YT, hi Riley, make it over to YT, my friend. But yeah, if you can make it over to YT and let me know that you're here, and let me know what type of reading we're doing. There she is. She's already here. Human design redo, because I'm looking here. So funny. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen. All right, let me know if you can see it before I plug anything in. And guys, on TT, if you want to go to YT, second link in the link tree, you're going to see the human design body graph that we're going to utilize. All right, we're sharing the screen here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in your information. Actually, no, we already have you, right, Jen? We have you. So this one should be you. I have you September 14th. And then you said the time was 11:17. That's not that far off, though. It really isn't that far off. So let's go ahead and just edit your chart. It was wrong, though. I mean, it was not correct. But here's your new chart right here. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I want to kind of see real quick where it was before. So we had it at like here. So it's kind of similar. I don't see any big major changes. Yeah, I don't see any big major changes. Nope. So we were pretty good. We were pretty good there, Jen. Okay. Yes, Denise, the list is open. Thank you for asking. It says AM though, and it was P. Oh, I fucked up because I didn't read the PM part. Okay, wonderful. So let's edit your chart one more time. Not edit tags. No, wrong. Okay, so that would be 23. There we go. No, we're still good. We're still good. Everything looks still the same. So perfect. We love it. So Jen, okay. I have to numbers. You're so funny. Okay, so we do have everything the same. So the first reading we went through, I'm so sorry for the coughing. I'm so sorry. Hold on, give me a second. I'll clear out them lungs from the schmer schmana. So let's talk about it. We already talked about being a human. Cool. Still Hermit, you're so funny. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, you're still emotional manifesting generator. Do you want me to communicate about what it means to be a manifesting generator and what it means to have an emotional authority? Or is that something you want to move on from? Denise, I got you. You're going to be after Noah, who's next. And guys, thank you for your patience. I feel like I'm taking a decade today to do anything. Typical me. Nope, I got that. Okay, so perfect. So what we're going to talk about next then is we're going to talk about your signature theme. We're talking about your not self theme. You did see the 2 line there, the hermit line there. Did we talk about your profile last time, the 6-2 profile in its entirety, or we just talk about being a hermit, or what's going on? Did we talk about a profile at all? I don't remember. You got to let me know. Pink Pony Club. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go for it then. We're going to start the timer here. It's 5 minutes on the timer. It looks like a 2 on TT, but on YT, it's definitely 5. Come over to YT, second link in the link tree. All right, so you are a manifesting generator. I don't remember if I said this to you. There's somebody that I didn't say this to that I felt like I should have said it to. But when you're a manifesting generator, you literally speak things into existence. So you do have to be very careful with your words, especially if you're vibing high or if you're vibing low. Okay, if your frequency's up or down, be very careful with what you say because you can see that manifest in your reality. You have a superpower that not everybody has. Okay, but being a generator type, because you are a type of generator, you're the manifesting type. Your signature theme is satisfaction. You are somebody who's always looking to be satisfied. You can never be satisfied. Sorry, I really love Hamilton. Anyways, but satisfaction is what you're always striving for. So you're probably somebody who switches their house a lot if you have an apartment or a house that you own. So you might rearrange your furniture every couple months because it's no longer satisfying when you walk into your home. When you do a job well done and you step back and you look at it, you're like, oh, I did it. Oh, it's so satisfying. Then you know you're doing the right places, the right things, immediate results / satisfaction. Right. So the satisfaction is telling you you're in the right situation, the right relationship, the right job, the right living place, the right scenario. You're just in the right places doing the right things at the right time. Okay. When we're feeling frustration. Now, first and foremost, I want to preface this by saying you have the full range of emotions. You have the whole kit and caboodle when it comes to your emotions. Okay. You're not just satisfaction and frustration, but those are the emotions that are speaking to you the most. So if you are frustrated for like 10 minutes out of your day, you're just frustrated for 10 minutes out of your day. I don't want you to uproot your entire life for a momentary of frustration. But if you have prolonged frustration, if you're frustrated for 2 weeks or more about the same situation, the same thing, the same person, the same job, the same living situation, the same whatever it may be, that is telling you that you are not in the right place. You're not in the right job, the right scenario, the right relationship, the right living situation, the right whatever it may be. So really lean in on frustration. And that's going to tell you, like, hey, I'm not supposed to be here. I have prolonged frustration about this. So again, if it's just 10 minutes out of your day, don't worry about it, right? Everyone's going to get frustrated at some point. Move on from it. If it's prolonged, work related for you got to get a new job, got to get something that's for you, that's meant for you, that's going to help you. Okay. Now you are also a 6-2, and I want to let you know too. Look at that. Boom. Role model and hermit. We are the same. Hi, Brett. So I'm going to put back to mine. Yours, I mean, excuse me. So me and you are the same. We're the role model hermit. We are here working on it hard. So when you're a 2 line, you are a hermit. That means that you have to really prioritize your alone time. Your alone time is important for you. Being a social butterfly will take away your social meter. Okay, you are not designed really to be a social butterfly, even though you have enough energy to do anything you feel like you want to do. So if you don't feel like you want to go out in public that day and you do it, you're going to drain your battery. All right. If you decide, like, my friends are really wanting me to go out, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. You can see how you feel. And if you decide that you want to go out, then go out for it. But I want you to know that it's important to have alone time, at least an hour a day, so that you can recharge those batteries. All right. You are here to be wise, to gain information, to really take a gander and absorb it all in and really become wisdom here. I learned that the last few years, not as appealing as it used to be. Yeah, it's not, especially if you're a 2 line. Now, the 6 line is a really interesting line because it happens in 3 segments. Okay. The first segment is the first 30 years of your life, from 0 to 30. You are what's known as a martyr, a 3 line. So you're experiencing life in a 3 line, a trial and error. Somebody tells you, hey, don't play with the fire. Fire is hot. Don't play with it. And you're like, what do you mean fire is hot? I don't believe you. And then you go to hit it and somebody's like, no, don't do that. It's hot. It's going to hurt you. And you're like, I don't believe you. And then you go and you touch the fire. You're like, oh my God, it's so hot. And other people are like, yeah, I tried to tell you. But you are somebody who needed to learn in the first 30 years through trial and error. Had to, because you couldn't believe it without doing it yourself and realizing, like, yeah, I have the same results actually. So that kind of did burn. Sorry about that. And then from 30 to 50, you're what's known as on the roof. Okay. When you are on the roof, that means that you are taking it all in. You're taking it all in. You are, sorry, stop it. You're taking it all in. So you're learning from your past experiences. You're learning from things that are happening right now. Hi, Dea. Things that are happening right now. You are learning and you're taking it all in. Now, you are not somebody who is going to just spot out and say, this is all I know. Da, da, da. This is kind of your time to self-reflect. See how you can grow. See how you can be better. See how you can use that information that is going to allow yourself and others to see things for exactly how they are, not how we want them to be. And then from the ages of 50 until our death, that's when we're the full embodiment of the role model. That's when people are going to seek out our advice. That's when people are going to think we're so wise and so wonderful and so informative. And we really have a way with our words, and our life experience really helps other people shine. So we are going to reach our peak role model status from the ages to 50 until our passing. So that's what it means to be a 6-2. But that hermit time is very important. So make sure you always schedule about an hour out of your day if you need to schedule it. Some people don't need to schedule it. Some people do. So that you can go out and really enjoy yourself by upping your energy. So I hope that made sense, Jen. I wouldn't worry about your chart. Your chart's exactly the same from what I see anyways. So everything should be fine here. It looks like we gave all the right information the first time too. So, all righty. Jen, I hope 5 hours too much. You're so funny. I am somebody who loves to rest. I'm by myself a lot. So it's as much time as you want. As much time as you want. 5 hours is perfect. All right. Thank you, Jen, for being here. Thank you so much for wanting to up your human design reading. We have more to talk about if you want more. It's a $15 donation, but if you don't, you're totally fine. No problem. Whenever you're ready for more, I'm ready to give more. All right, my friend Noah. Britt, I don't know if I said thank you, so thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I didn't say thank you. Come on over to YouTube, second link in the link tree here. Oh, and Jen, I forgot to give you your bookmark. So we're going to say about 52 minutes. Check back at 52 minutes if you ever want to rewatch it. Hi, Noah. So come on over to YouTube or YT, excuse me. Come over to YT, second link in the link tree, so that I can get all your comments. You're not going to be filtered, and my live won't freeze. It hasn't froze. So that's going to be the best way to deliver your reading. And then also I can give you a timestamp so that if you ever want to come back and listen to your reading, you'll be able to do that as well. But guys, don't forget, after Noah, we have Denise. After Denise, we don't have anyone else. The $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. If you're on TT, it's in the profile. If you're on YT, it's just pinned to the top of the chat. Pinned to the top of the chat. Couldn't make it easier. Couldn't make it easier. Oh, you're very welcome, Jen. I think I missed that. Thank you. You're very welcome. All right, so as soon as Noah comes on in, he'll let me know by commenting. Bloop, bloop. There. So Noah, come on over to YT. If you have a YT, it's a second link in the link tree. Come on over here and then we'll do your reading. I'm live on both. Just in case you didn't know, I'm live on both right now. So I'm just encouraging everyone to come on over to YT so that you don't get filtered and that you don't get any glitches or pauses or freezes. Second link in that link tree, guys. Second link in the link tree. All right. So Noah, I haven't seen Noah come into to YouTube yet. So as soon as they do, we'll start their reading for them. Noah, let me know if you're having any issues going on from the link tree to the YouTube. Second link in the link tree. There they are. Perfect. All right, Noah, what type of reading? Actually, you usually tell me. So let me take a look here. I should have done that in the meantime. I'm so sorry. My brain's not here today. Let's see. They said, Noah said that he wanted a... Yep, on Le Venmo. Spiritual progress. Perfect. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Spirit. This is our friend Noah. From our friend Noah. Spirit about their spiritual growth. They want to update with their spiritual health. What's going on for Noah and their spiritual health progress update? Spirit, what does Noah need to know about their spiritual progress? I just giggle because they're saying like I feel like you feel magical. Like that's how they're making it seem, like you feel magical. Like you feel like you're getting your leveling up. Like I feel like you feel different. Even for the last time that we done a reading, which was like what, last week, 2 weeks ago. I feel like even more like grounded and also like really opening up myself to spirit, to communications, to things like that. It almost feels like somebody, it's so funny because those there's just pictures or memes of like people like, ripping open the head and exposing the brain. That's kind of feeling like what's happening here is like, bloop, I'm on a hinge, come on in. Like that type of thing. Like I'm ready for your messages. I'm ready to take on, I'm ready to feel. It's almost like I want you to start practicing channeling. I want you to start practicing channeling. I want you to start do automatic writing. That's what's coming in for me for you is automatic writing. Like if you can, like every day or every other day, because you know me, I'm not somebody who's going to tell you to do everything every single day. It's not my MO. But if you can, like at least 4 times a week, sit down, meditate, take your pen, and just start just let your pen move, let your pen go. I feel like you're going to start channeling messages when you start automatic writing. Okay. And just write them down, write whatever comes into the head. Even if it's thoughts you've been saying forever, you're like, oh, I just been thinking about that. I just said that. And that's why it's front of mind. It doesn't matter. Write it down. Okay. Automatic writing. We have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is the commitment card. It's like, I'm committed. Good things are going to happen in springtime. There's stability here. There's strength here. There's like you committing to yourself, committing to doing this work, committing to spirit, committing to relationships, committing to work, whatever you're committing to. This definitely has the feeling of spirituality with it, since we're doing a spiritual reading with you. So commit to your spiritual practice. And I just want you to do automatic writing. What is going on with her? What is going on with her today? She is everywhere. But I look at her and I feel free. I look at her and I feel freedom. I really do. The 8 of Swords is a card that feels bound. They feel like they can't get out of it. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's happening. Their emotions are getting the better of them. They are bound, blindfolded, but there's nothing actually physically in the way of this character. Interesting. Oh, yeah. I feel like you have been healing. I feel like you've been healing your health, your mental health, your past, making amends with your past, making amends with you. It just feels very much on par with, I don't feel no 8 of Swords. You don't feel freedom? Because this is what's feeling is like, I'm getting the feeling of freedom when I look at the card. So basically I'm reading it in the reverse. Okay. Which is saying like, I feel free. There's nothing holding me back. I am ready to achieve, and I'm ready to take on whatever's coming. So I feel free as hell. Okay, good. Oh, your timestamp. Sorry, your timestamp is like 1 hour. Okay, your 1 hour timestamp. So check it out after we're done reading, so you could always relook at it. But this is about healing, more like light, right? Where it's like, I'm ready to take it on. That's how it feels here. You've done the work. It's saying you've done the work, right? You have your 2 cups here that you're going to be concentrating on. That's leading you back to where you need to be. And I mean, this is even keeled, even emotional. This is equality, balance in your life. And I feel like when I say balance, I feel very stimulated when I say balance, because I feel like that's what you've been working on, like balancing out your emotions, balancing out your physicality with nature and getting into nature and things like that. Like it just feels very much like balanced. And I love that. I am somebody who strives for balance in my practices. Something I preach to people is everything relies on balance and making sure you're balanced. The yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. You can't have the light without the dark, and you can't have the dark without the light. The male without the female, and the female without the male. Like you can't have it both ways. And when I say like female, male, I'm not talking about gender. I'm not talking about the construct of gender. I'm talking about the divine feminine and the divine male, which can live in the divine feminine can live in a male body, or a biological male body, and the divine feminine can live in a biological female body. Like it's not gender. I just want to really hone that in. But we have the Queen of Swords. Aaliyah, thank you so much. Aaliyah, we're going to be after Denise. You have the Queen of Swords. We love her. She's Libra. She is justice. You basically got justice twice. You basically got her twice. Because she is Libra. Justice is Libra. Libra is the ruler of the 7th house of relationships. So this could have to do with relationships. It may not be romantic because it feels much more spiritual right now, but it does feel like that's coming in. We have the 9 of Pentacles as well, the abundance card. The abundance card in the deck. Like you are getting the harvest. You are reaping your rewards. You are doing the damn thing. Like you are going to be just fine. You are going to be set. All right, my friend, trust in yourself, trust in spirit, trust in this connection that you have with spirit. You can see it. It's there. Automatic writing should help. Okay. Automatic writing should help. So Noah, I hope that helps, my love. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Start to practice. Now is your time to like get your family and friends. If you want to do cards, do cards. If you want to try to channel, just do the automatic writing. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So just keep going forward, okay? And now it's time to practice. It did help. Thank you. You're welcome, my love. Anytime, Noah. You know I got you, my love. All right. But we are going to move on because I feel like a snail pace today, which is wild. And it's all on me. I feel like I am the snail. Hi, Elizabeth. So Denise, come on over to YT, second link in the link tree, and then let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. And then Aaliyah, it looks like we're going to do a touch of love, I think scene came through. Write my crazy thought. So cheeseburger, cheese. Yeah, that's what it is. If it's cheeseburger, do it. There is Kelly. Girl, I am tired and moving slow today too. I don't know what's going on. Like well, I think I might know. TMI for the men, but I started my period yesterday and the cramps were the reason I did not go live. I could not get out of pain. And so I think it has to do with that. And Nyla, it's a $15 donation unless you are Denise, which you might be Denise. Try raspberry leaf tea. Very interesting. I'm not really a crazy, like I love tea. Tea is my favorite thing on the planet. I love black tea and I love green tea the most. Samantha, thank you so much. Oh, Denise. Okay, Nyla is Denise. Perfect. Oh no, Samantha. It's like a donation just came through, but I don't remember who it was. It's bland, but helps with. The thing is, pickle juice. Pickle juice as well. Pickle juice will help with the cramps as well. It gives it has a lot of salt in it that helps you be more hydrated. But I'll try the raspberry. But flavored teas are not usually my jam for whatever reason. But I was a kid. I was drinking flavored teas, so I'm pretty sure my taste buds have evolved, so maybe I should just try it again. Just man up and try it again. All right, guys. So we are doing Denise. Denise wants to know about their finances here, and they want to know if they will be able to find another job. Not raspberry, just raspberry leaf. Almost no flavor. Oh, it's different. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I will absolutely try it. Absolutely, I will. All right, so let's check it out for Denise. Spirit, what does Denise need to know about finances and finding a new job? Spirit, what does Denise need to know about finances and finding a new job? Spirit, what does Denise need to know about finances and finding a new job? Denise, first and foremost, I feel the anxiety. I feel it in my shoulders. I feel it on the top of my shoulders into my shoulder blade area. So like this area right here. I feel like that's where you're keeping the stress. But I feel like I don't feel like it's serving you. I don't feel like it's doing anything other than making you panic and making you scared. Samantha, I got you. You're going to be after Aaliyah, who donated right before you. But I got you, darling. No worries. And thank you for being on YT. But that's where it feels like the stress is really resonating from. I do hear hardship, so I do feel like things are going to be a little bit uncertain for a minute. But let's see what the cards have to say, because I don't want to leave you with uncertainty, because that's not what you came for. All right. Oh, we got a card that just fell out of the deck. I don't know what it is, but we'll see what it is. All right. Let's go ahead and see where the cut is. Cut is right here. Sorry, I just want to see something. That's why I was looking at that. This is great. The King of Pentacles in a financial reading, he's the richest king. Period. The richest king in the deck. It's slow moving though. Okay, because he is traditionally Taurus, and Taurus takes their time. They do their own thing. They move to their own beat of their own drummer on their own time frame. Okay, so we have that flew out of the deck while I was shuffling. Now we have the Four of Wands as well. The Four of Wands, again, is commitment. Good things happening in springtime. We are in springtime. We'll be in springtime until June 20th. Yeah, I think it's June 20th, either the 20th or the 21st. But this is something that's going to be really, really beneficial. Stability, strength, all of that commitment, that's all here. And then to have the King of Pentacles just like come out of the deck. Woo! We love to see it. Yeah, I do think there's going to be some hardships, but I do think things are going to be fine. Yeah, I do think things are going to be fine. We're going to talk about it. So we have the moon and then you have the seven of swords. So there is some things that are happening that maybe somebody took from you, somebody stole from you. This really makes me feel about being let go, or maybe makes me feel like something to do with your prior employment that was shady, was undercut. I don't know if you're a federal worker or somebody who was working and was affected because of federal cuts. It just makes me feel like there's something that's been cut here, and it might be your position. So that's what I read with the Seven of Swords. It makes me feel like it's been cut. Like somebody's lied to you. I just stopped my business. Okay, so something got cut and that you just stopped doing your business. We have the moon, though. The moon is the card of deception. It's also a card of intuition. This is Pisces. Pisces is the natural ruler of unknown enemies, unseen things, spirituality, intuition, mental health, things like that. All right, so we can see the swamp thing is here and the characters are not paying attention. They're not looking. They're focusing on the full moon. They're focusing on the face of the hermit. This is the hermit. That is her face in this moon, okay? So just know, like, you are good. You are going to be all right. You are gaining wisdom out from this, okay? You are gaining wisdom from this. Make sure that nobody was like deceiving you during your business or taking a little off the top from your business. I'm a little concerned with this one. But I'm not concerned with any other fucking card. Not a single other card am I concerned with. We have the Star card. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles is security. Aquarius card right here. This is the Star card. This is your wishes, your dreams, your fame, your fortune. Like, all of this is coming true. You just need to believe in yourself and put the work into it. The Star card is here saying you just need to put the work into it. If you want to redo your business, you want to revamp your business or something like that, you can. But it's something here that's like you're taking off. You're taking off, but you have to put the work into it. Aquarius is the natural ruler of the 11th house of community, of groups, of friendships, of longevity, fame, recognition, things like that. Okay. She goes, that's what I'm doing. And you've learned some things along the way. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands is saying that you've learned through experience. You are taking that experience, putting work in, and I'm procrastinating. Girl, I procrastinate so much. But that's okay, because you're taking those lessons with you. You're taking them into the next chapter. 10 is saying, hey, this is a chapter ending and we're walking into the new chapter with security, with financial security, and your wishes and your hopes and your manifestations all coming true, all coming to light. Just putting the work into it, because that's what you need to do. And you're gonna reap the rewards of that. This 10 of Pentacles is the security card. This is financial windfall. This could be an inheritance. This is a family in here, so your family is going to be taken care of. Like, there is so much happening in this card that you're going to be just fine. You just need to believe in yourself and do the work, not just believe in yourself. That is like 25% of it. 75% of it is actually getting the work taken care of and being committed to the work that you're doing, right? How do I comment on YT? So you should be able to comment, like, if you look below the live, it should have a comment there or something, like an option or a button to comment. Press on that, and you should be able to open up the live chat. So it should say live chat or something like that. But Denise, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. If other people who are commenting on the live in YT can let me know if they needed to press any certain button to get the comments going, please inform me. But Denise said, yes, thanks. You're very welcome. You just got to keep working, keep going, keep chugging along, my friend. All right, so then we have Aaliyah who's trying to comment here on YT. Hopefully they'll be able to do so. Yeah, but just look below, like where I am, like the actual stream. Look directly like below, and you should be able to, like, there should be like a little, from my experience, like a little tiny like box that's kind of elongated that says comment or live chat. But you live chat would be how you comment, though, is through the live chat. So hopefully that helps. Sometimes I wish I could see what you guys are seeing so I could actually point you in the right direction. No, I can't do that on. I'm afraid to like try it on my laptop because I'm afraid it's going to mess something up. And I'm afraid to get off I'm not afraid to get off TT, but I don't want to, but I also don't want to. Let me see. I am going to pause this just for a second, guys. Oh, this is so wild. I like see myself. This is so wild. I like see myself. And you can hear it too. So in order to comment, just click on the live chat option. In order to comment, just click on the live chat option. Okay, that just kept going back and forth. That's crazy. So Aaliyah, there's just a live comment. It's like a box, so you just comment in the live comment box. Thank you for your patience. For those of you who waited for me to come back on to TT. But Aaliyah, if you can't find that option, if you're having trouble, just come back on to TT and we can read you on TT. That's all right too. Just trying to encourage everyone to come to YT. All right, so Aaliyah's come back here to TT, so we're just going to go ahead and do your reading here on TT. Looks like you're wanting a love reading. She goes, I tried, LOL. It's okay. I appreciate the attempt. I very, very much do. Dr. Gift, thank you so much for the follow. No, you're fake. Oh, bummer. All right, guys. Dr. Gift, Powerful Spell Coat was definitely a scammer. So block them right now because they're going to try to talk to you. Don't allow it. Okay. Don't allow it. All right. So for Aaliyah. After Aaliyah, we have Samantha. After Samantha, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile. And on the pinned comment here on YT. All right, for Aaliyah. Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know about love? Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know about love? Oh, I got an itch. Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know about love? I don't know. I feel really disappointed in love. Nordic Wolfie, thank you for the follow. But I just feel very much like disappointed somehow. Like I just feel like I'm doing the emotional labor. I don't know if you're in a relationship or you just ended one, but it just feels like I went through emotional labor. Like I really gave my all, and it wasn't what I wanted it to be or what I thought it would be or what it could have been. This kind of feels like the past to me. So I don't know, like if you just broke up with somebody or you're ending something with somebody, but I just feel like I carried all that emotional labor. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. You were holding on. You're holding on to something, whether it's a past relationship or a situationship, or you're trying to see where something's going, so you're holding on to it. I just kind of want to like throw it away. I just kind of want to like throw it out. That's just how I feel in the body. Like I look at this and be like, ugh, throw the whole man away or girl, whomever. Gender has no meaning here. But there is new love coming in. But yeah, this is very interesting. This is very interesting because the story that it's telling is the Ace of Cups. There was a new love that came in. You started a relationship with this person, but you're walking away from this person. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling in the body is like this emotional labor. Look at all the emotions here, all the emotions there. Like she's literally standing in the emotions there. And I mean, it felt like it was going to be good. It felt like it was going to really be prosperous and wonderful. And it turned out to be something you're walking away from, but you learned something because soulmate level connection, right? A soulmate is here to teach us something. That is their goal. That's what they do. They're here to teach us something. They're not always here for a lifetime. Sometimes they are, but that's not always the case. But it's almost like I'm finding myself again through all this. Like that's what it really feels like when I look at the Knight of Wands. Like I'm finding myself. I'm really exploring my options. I'm really wanting things. Make sure you're eating. My stomach just growled. I was super hopeful, but not meant to be. My stomach just growled. So make sure you're eating. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're putting food in your gullet. Do it. But either way, the Knight of Wands is definitely saying like you're still ready though. You're still ready to take on the next chapter. You're still open to the idea of love. You're still open to that passion, that desire, but you want it. There's a lyric from Bryce Vine, I think his name is, that says she don't want love if it ain't right. I love that song. I can't remember the name of it. But it's great. Look up Bryce, Bryce Vine. It's great. Yes, she knows him. Perfect. Yes, ma'am. LO. I haven't been eating much. I know my stomach growled, so you better eat. Or else. Just kidding. But yeah, she don't want love if it ain't right. I would definitely hold on to that, because if it's not right, throw the whole man out. Throw the whole man out. Don't worry about the gender if it's not a man. But like, yeah, I'm tired of just the lack of effort. I want reciprocation. Right. And this is something that you were called to encounter though, because you're telling universe exactly how you want to be treated, because you walking away from this situation because it's not what you wanted. It's not what you thought it was going to be. You were highly disappointed in it. You're leveling up, because Spirit's saying, hey, she doesn't want the bullshit that we're giving her. She doesn't want the bare minimum. She wants somebody that will, I don't know, transform the whole front of their house so that you can move in. Like, that's what, like, personally is happening right now. My boyfriend is literally remodeling the front of his house, essentially, so that I can move into it. But like, this is you. That's what you've been called to do. So trust that this is part of the process. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. The Two of Pentacles. Yes, princess treatment. I've been through it. Right. Effing princess treatment. If I could read right, I've been through it. Right. So don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. They didn't meet your standards. They didn't live up to the expectation that you wanted in a relationship. That's a them problem, not a you problem. So I really feel really proud that you're standing up for yourself and standing up for what you want, because there is a commitment. This card's coming out like crazy too. The Four of Wands and the Eight of, not that you have the Eight of Swords right now. Sorry, I have something on my nose. But those cards have been getting a lot of action, but there is something happening here, and it's happening in springtime. This is success in springtime. So whether you're in the northern hemisphere, it's happening within the next couple of months. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it's happening in about 6 months from now. Chris, thank you so much for the follow. But this is something that you are going to really commit yourself to. This is going to be really beautiful. This is going to really lift you up and really be strong and have stability. 4 legs of a table. You can't shake that bitch. There's stability here. There's longevity here. There's things like that happening. So, keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing the right things by you, and that's what matters the most, because she don't want love if it ain't right. No, thank you. Chris, is a $15 donation. We have Samantha right now, but after Samantha, it would be you or whoever sends in their donation first. It's a first come, first serve. Thank you. It feels right. Thank you, Aaliyah. I'm so glad that we could get this reading here to you. I'm glad it made sense and that it helped. Thank you so much for being here. La you. And then hopefully we can figure out the commenting situation one of these days. Yes, total confirmation. Wonderful. Love it. All right, Samantha, thank you so much for your patience. I'm a slug today. I swear to God, I'm a slug today. And also on YouTube for Aaliyah, about 1:20. Look around the 1:20 mark. 1 hour and 20 minutes. So if you want to relook at your reading, you can do that. I'm live streaming, for those of you who don't know, on TT. I'm also live streaming on YT, so that this can get posted and you can find your reading really easily. All righty. I'm here. Perfect, Samantha. What type of reading are we doing? Let me see. Maybe you put it in the comment section. Let me double check this real quick. Oh, she has a love reading. Perfect. We're just going to do a love reading for them. And guys, again, after Samantha, we don't have anyone else. If you want a reading, check out the Linktree link. It's pinned in the comment section here on YT. It's in the profile on TT, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. John came back around, and I want to know what is to come. All right, love with John. for Samantha, Samantha, Samantha. Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about love with John? Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about love with John? Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about love with John? Whew. I feel really hot. I got heat. I got chills. No, I don't. I have heat. I'm hot. I'm like uncomfortably hot, actually. Like it just got me. Ooh, I just feel uncomfortably hot. Like, and it's not like hot and flustered, like, oh my God. It's like hot, like uncomfortable. Like I'm feeling uncomfortable. I was standing in my steam shower. Oh my God. Okay, so it's you that's literally hot right now. Okay. Because sometimes when he comes through, Spirit's like, we're not going to talk to you. And I don't know why, but sometimes that happens to me. Thank you, Sarah, for the heart me. I appreciate you. Yeah, but I just keep reading hot. So let's go ahead and just pull the cards here because I can't seem to get through to the channel. I'm going to another room. Okay. All right. So we do have strength here. Strength is the card of Leo, but it's saying that you're strong enough to handle whatever comes your way, whatever you're dealing with, whatever's going on, whatever's happening, you are strong enough to deal with it. Now, what's beautiful is like in this card, you have the infinity symbol. You have consistent access to strength, whether you want it or not. I know some people are like, I'm tired of being the universe's strongest soldier, but you got it. All right. You got it in you. It is as it is. You're also in creative because Leos are creative as well. But I want to point out her flower crown because the flower crown is in reference to two different cards. Leo or strength is always in reference to the sun card because Leo is ruled by the sun and this is Leo, right? The second thing I want to mention is the Fool card. The Fool card is taking that leap of faith on yourself, knowing you're going to land on your feet no matter what your decision is, what you choose, what you want to go down with. Okay, so it's a new beginning, but you're taking the leap of faith on yourself. Let's see what's going on here with John. This is very interesting. Because we have the Devil and the Hierophant. We're going to read them first. So the Hierophant is a leader. The Hierophant is a leader typically or traditionally, they are the Pope. They're the leader of the Catholic Church, but they're a role model. They're a leader. They're an entrepreneur. They are a CEO. They're somebody who's high up. Okay. They may want traditional relationships. This is somebody you could consider marrying one day because they're about tradition, right? This card's about tradition, traditional relationships. Also gaining wisdom. Gray and tarot is wisdom. So there is wisdom within there. And there is also like their feet are grounded. They're also like saying like, hey, I'm grounded, but I'm also giving those messages, the spiritual messages. Now we have the Devil. The Devil is concerning, but I will tell you this. My boyfriend, he is a Capricorn. I get the Devil for him a lot because he's a Capricorn. This is Capricorn card. But make sure that you are living your life for you. Make sure you're not chaining yourself to a pulpit where you feel like you cannot escape. If this is something that you feel like I can't be myself around this person, don't be with this person. If you need to chain yourself to this person, if you feel codependent on this person, don't be with that person. Okay. Do not lose yourself in this relationship. It is imperative to your mental health when you are in a relationship. Do not fall into like, I don't know myself anymore. No, he knows my inside and out since I was a child. Wonderful. But I'm still saying, don't get so wrapped up into this relationship that you lose yourself in it. Okay. Just because you've known somebody since childhood doesn't mean that you're not going to get wrapped up into something and lose your own way. Okay. Because it happens. It happens in relationships. Okay. He just disappears all the time. Well, I mean, we do also have the King of Cups, which is not really my favorite card in the deck. I kind of hate him. But he could be a Pisces, oh God, what's the other water sign? Scorpio or a Cancer, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. The funny thing is all of my siblings are each one of them. One is a Pisces, one is a Cancer, one is a Scorpio, and I forget them all the time. He's a Cancer, Scorpio rising. So that is not surprising if he's a Scorpio rising and a Scorpio sun and he disappears, girl. And he's a trine water. And no, you're a Scorpio sun. Sorry, you're a Scorpio sun. So depending on where your sun is in your chart, if it's in the 7th house, then you can see each other in a relationship type of way. But we're not doing astrology right now. But really pay attention to where your sun is and where his, like, in what house your sun is in comparison to his first house. But that makes total sense that he disappears. He's a Scorpio rising. He is somebody who's always going to be on the edge of leaving. Okay, on the edge of doing whatever he wants, being secretive, things like that. Okay, but we do have the Page of Wands and the 10 of Cups, so I don't mind you trying again with him. I don't mind you trying again, communicating with him. There's transformation here in this card, and then there's the happily ever after card. Okay, so there is some good things that comes out of it, but I do feel like it's going to be work before you get to this point. All right, I spent like 4 years not trying to actively be with my boyfriend. Like, him and I were both on the same page of like, fuck a relationship, until we both were like, well, I think I'm going to move in here. And if I move in here, we probably should define what this is, you know? And that's how we defined what we were, because I'm moving in. But there's transformation here, and there's a happily ever after. So really, I don't mind this, but this is going to be a slow roll. This is probably going to take some work. All right. But there's a possibility that this could lead up to a happily ever after. Just really don't lose yourself in any relationship at all. Not at all. No matter how much they know you, it's not a them problem. It's a us. Like, because I've gotten lost in relationships for sure, especially my very first relationship. Don't even know who she was. She was so. She was so wrapped up in that relationship, I forgot that I even had friends, you know, but I was also 19, 20, so I'll forgive myself for being a child. But it's really easy to get wrapped up into somebody else than into our own self, into our own being. So don't lose sight of that, okay? All right, Samantha, good luck, darling. I do think it could go either way, all right? But I do think there's some work that needs to be done here. All righty. I've experienced that with him before. I can totally understand what you mean. Thank you. You're very welcome there, Samantha. You're very welcome. All righty, guys. So we don't have anyone else in the list at this time. If you want to get a reading, you're literally going to be next. There is no wait. Oh, Samantha, about a minute 28, hour and 28 minutes is your time stamp if you ever want to rewatch this reading on YouTube, because I am also live on YT. And YT automatically posts any live videos I do. So that would be the time frame. I kind of want to send again for more clarification. Sure, you can do that. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. It's all first come, first serve. So whoever wants to send in a $15 donation, there is no wait at this time. Get your donation in, and we can continue either with your reading here, Samantha, or we can do whatever else. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Jen Marie, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Samantha, we just got your second donation. Thank you, Samantha. All right. And then, guys, after Samantha, we don't have anyone else. So come on in, get your donation in. You're going to be next right after Samantha. So we're going to do some more clarification. Just let me know when you come back into the YT chat, because I don't want to start your clarification without you, because I want to ask when you feel his communication coming in with me. Okay. Man, you are still so hot. I just feel heat. Again, Tina Maria, thank you so much for the follow. Make sure to follow me on YT as well. Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about love with John, and when they're going to start communicating again? Let me re-ask it. I'm sorry. What does Samantha need to know about communication with John? What does Samantha need to know about their communication with John? What does Samantha need to know about their communications with John? Sorry, I just heard he has to grow up. So it feels like he's learning some lessons right now. I'm not trying to tap into his energy without his consent, but this is what I'm getting from Spirit, is that he needs to grow up a little bit more. Because right now it just feels very immature. Him just kind of ghosting people. But it feels like I don't want you to wait around for his text. I still want you to live your life. I think this goes on to the, like, don't lose yourself dwell on because we already talked about it. But it just feels like keep living your life, keep doing the things you're doing. Like, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think you're just hopeful for the things to happen with them, but keep living your life. Okay. Keep living your life. Yeah. Don't hold yourself back. All right. Don't hold yourself back in anything, what you're doing at all. Keep living your life to the fullest. Don't worry about when he's going to communicate with you, because it does feel like he will. It feels like he always does. It feels like he always comes back. Mackenzie's a $15 donation, but that's not a very good question for tarot. I can ask about money for you, though. Interesting. I will say it's when the timing's right, which is very, very, very vague. I know that's not what you're looking for. Because it just, the Judgment card with the 10 of Wands, like he needs to learn some things. Like he needs to learn some things, almost like he needs to get burnt, like metaphorically burnt, so that he realizes what burning other people is like, so that he can come back. All right, baby, come back. I feel like it's June or July. I feel like it's June or July when you'll hear from him. That's what it feels like to me, especially with the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is a Sagittarius card, actually. That is more like October, January. Nope, November, December, October, January. They're not even next to each other. November, December. Winsome, thank you so much for the follow. That hurts my heart, LOL, but July is his birthday. Yeah, I hate how he comes back. Will he come back in a different way? But there is something here saying this is fated. This is fated, not faded. I know my Michigan accent makes T's into D's. But he needs a perspective change. That's the thing, is like he needs to have a perspective change before he's ready for you to come back into your life, before you're ready to able to fully love him. Like he needs a perspective change. This is why I feel like he needs to get metaphorically burnt so that he can come back. Again, July feels like it is, because it almost feels like a loneliness type of thing, that he's going to come back and be like, oh, it's my birthday, but I'm not doing anything. I kind of feel bummed. Like it feels like this is when he's going to ask for support, but also like when he sees things like the people that is around him may not be real right now. He may have a lot of fake people in his life because he's not being real. Like he's being too secretive. He's being a Scorpio self, but that will lead to people who don't fully trust him, or he doesn't fully trust them because he's not being an open book. He's not being open. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. These are relationship cards. This is a lifestyle change card, though. Okay, the Lovers is a lifestyle change card. So I do feel like there is a lot that he needs to experience, because this is lessons learning and moving on with lessons, right? We're learning lessons, we're moving on. But I told myself last year that I wouldn't again. I always shower him with love on his birthday, but I told myself, don't. Stay true to that. Stay true to form, because you do it and then it's too much. But if he does it, it's a little different. But I already don't. And I feel like this might be my biases. So I'm just going to tell you, this might be my bias. I'm a human being. I have biases. But I already feel like that's manipulative, and I don't like that. And that's very much in reference to the Devil card, which is a manipulator card. It's all about like, you have to stay here. You're addicted to me. I'm this and that. So be very cautious with anyone who's avoidant, because not all avoidants are narcissists, but all narcissists are avoidants. Okay, so be very cautious. And this is somebody who's like love bombing you in this time, and you're like, this is too much. But it does look like it's going to evolve a relationship. We have the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups is the relationship card. This person at bare minimum is here to teach you something. Bare minimum is here to teach you something. Be open to the lesson. This person may not be around forever. Okay, but it's somebody who is here to teach you something, right? He's an avoidant for sure. Definitely not narcissistic, but avoidant as fuck. So really pay attention, because even avoidance, like that shit hurts. That shit hurts, even if they're not a narcissist and they're just avoiding you. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Why are you avoiding me? And then all that blame on ourselves, which is not necessary and not how we should be doing it. But it's what happens. It's what our brains said to us, because our brains lie to us all the time. But I do feel like this person needs a transformation. I really do. Perspective changes, learning with your lessons moving forward, and saying that is meant to be. Like, that is what's supposed to happen before you can get to this part. Okay, lifestyle changes. He needs to change some shit up. There is protection with angels, though. Okay, we got angel wings everywhere. like literally angel wings everywhere. So there is protection for you from this, but it is a lesson that you're going to learn. Okay. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. There is this chance that this could be your happily ever after, but I don't want you to say like that's set in stone. Anything is possible. Anything can change. Tarot is not like set in stone ever. And if any reader tells you that's the case, they're not telling you the truth, because one choice can change everything. All right. Samantha says, thank you. You're very welcome. I hope that gave you more clarity, my love. I hope it did. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your donation. I really appreciate you. And I don't know why my hand hearts look so not good on there you go. That looks better on YT. All right, guys. So if you guys are interested in a reading, though, oh, she goes, it did. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. All righty, guys. So if you're interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile for TT and for YT. It's very convenient. It's just attached to the pinned comment here in the live chat. So just click on the pinned comment to submit your donation. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. Human design is my favorite modality. I love it so much. It changed my life forever and the best way possible. Literally is the reason I'm doing this work right now. One of the reasons, not the full reason, but one of the reasons why I'm really doing this work right now, and the full reason why I'm offering human design readings, because it changed my life so much in the best ways. Literally way more successful than I've ever been in my entire life. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. I'm more successful than I've ever been in my entire life. I know that I need to wait for invitations. So I changed the need to have to prove myself. I've deconditioned that to being like, I don't need to prove myself to anyone other than myself. I love myself through it. And other people are going to see what I bring to the table. And then they're going to invite me through a $15 donation, or you can schedule a private reading as well through my website, first link in the link tree. And then they will see what I have at the table, send in their donation, and then I'll give their reading. That's what it is. It's like, I'm here doing what I love, what my heart's calling me to do. You guys are recognizing what I am doing, and they're like, hey, I like that. And then submitting that $15 donation, which is my invitation to read you. So that's what part of being a projector is like, because that's my personal aura type, is the type of the projector. I'm a guide. I'm here to guide you. Only if you wanna. Only if you wanna. Alrighty, guys. So let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how you guys are doing on this beautiful Tuesday. But we are looking for some more readings here. So if you guys are interested in getting clarity or insight, go ahead and let me know through a psychic reading. If you want a connection with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm, that's mediumship. And again, human design is a chart reading. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. What type of energy you have, how to work with that specific type of energy, and how to trust your body when making decisions. Parveen, thank you so much for the follow. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a $15 donation. I'd be happy to do your financial reading for you. Just go ahead and go to the Linktree link in the profile. I use Venmo, PayPal, or my website. That's the first link. And then you can be next on the list. There is no wait at this time. Rebecca, thank you for your follow as well. It's the same thing. It's a $15 donation. I'd be happy to do a love reading with you with Francesco. Oh, I couldn't say that for a minute. I apologize. There is no wait at this time. So get your donation in now and we'll get your reading to you right away. There is no wait. There is no wait. I'm wild on these streets. All right. These streets of the YouTube and the TikTok. Alrighty, guys. So, yep, that's what we're doing here. We're doing readings. I feel like I'm getting quite a few spammy accounts coming through. That's interesting. Interesting. Oh, your reading's 5 minutes long. I keep forgetting to say it's a 5-minute reading. You're going to get a lot of information. I'm going to channel messages. I'm going to read the cards, things like that. So if you're interested, that's how it's done. $15 donation. And then also after you're reading, you can always go back to my YouTube. You go to my channel and then you can watch your reading again and again and again because it automatically posts on my channel as soon as I get off of live. It does. So you'll always be able to go back and look at your reading. All right, guys. Well, if you have any, if you want to know information about me, you want to just chit chat, like, let me know. How was your week? Neva, are you still here? I don't know if Neva's still here or not, but I let you grow if you are. If you're not, that's totally cool. Not a problem. I pop in and out of your readings for sure. Wendy, hi. It's a $15 donation. I'd be happy to do a reading about your living situation for you, but it is a $15 donation, my friend. Linktree link in the profile. You're welcome. No problem, Wendy. Kelly says, when did you first realize you were a psychic medium? It's well, it took me a minute. So I always knew that I had a gift. I always knew I had a gift. I was told my whole life that I was born with a veil around my head, which is the amniotic sac. When you're born with the veil still attached to you, they said, the doctor was like, oh, wow, she's born with the veil. If I open it up a certain way, she'll be psychic. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But my parents both were like, oh, hell yeah, let's do that. So the doctor, whoever they were, thank you for knowing that information about the veil. They opened it up in that psychic way. So I always knew that I was psychic, but I never really had a lot of experience. I just guess that's so cool. Oh my God. You might have not heard the first part of my story. I talked about it last week. So I'm going to, for anyone who's already heard my story, is as it is, you're going to hear it again. But that's not even the craziest part. So back in the 70s, so I was born in 89 for reference. But back in the 70s, my grandma called the psychic hotline because back in the 70s, that's what you did. 70s, 80s, and 90s, you called the psychic hotlines. And if you know anything about landlines, when you pick up one phone and you're on it and somebody else picks up another phone in the same house, you can hear that conversation. You're just joining a conversation. So that's what my grandma did. She called the psychic hotline. My mom was on the other line on the same phone lines. And my grandma was asking, like, I'm really concerned with my daughter. Like, what does she need to know? Like, is she going to be okay? And the psychic starts to tell her that the man she's currently seeing right now, they just started dating. It's like 78. The man they're seeing right now is the man she's going to marry. And they're going to have 4 kids together. And their 4th child is going to be extremely gifted and extremely psychic. So they're like, okay, cool, awesome. And then they got off the phone. Hi, Safa. They got off the phone. And so that was like in the 70s, right? 78, something like that. So about 11 years later, here I come. But here's the craziest part is that my mom had my 2 sisters, a miscarriage, and my brother. So my mom was counting that miscarriage as her 3rd child. So my brother would have been the 4th child. So my mom just had my brother 6 weeks. 6 weeks she just had it. Hi, Safa. And she just had him 6 weeks ago. So she goes to the doctor to get her tubes tied. She's done. She's out of commission. She doesn't want to do any more babies. So she goes to the doctor. She's like, I'm ready. And the doctor's cool. Let's check some shit out here. And he goes and he's checking some stuff out. And he was like, so I can't do your procedure today. And my mom's like, what do you mean you can't do my procedure today? And the doctor's like, I can't do your procedure because you're pregnant. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm there. So I do have an Irish twin. My brother and I are Irish twins. From February 1st to St. Patrick's Day, we are the same age. We're 10 and a half months apart. But I am the one who's psychic, and the one who was born the veil, and the one that the psychic was referring to back in the 70s. So there's a lot. There's a lot. But I knew I was psychic. I knew I had the abilities, but I couldn't really tap in. I didn't really understand how to tap in. I didn't understand. I don't know. So I decided probably in 2000, I want to say 19, 18, something around there. I think it was early 2019. I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to do witchcraft. I'm really into witchcraft, so I'm just gonna do it. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care what my parents think. I don't care if it's hurting their religion. I don't care. I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna do witchcraft. Baby Joy, thank you for the follow. So that's what I started to do, and from there, I started to do like card readings and meditations and cleansings and finding people in my community, like real life people who could help me, and like doing all the work and doing all these readings finally sparked my intuition like in full force. And then it started to spark like feelings in my body, and then it started to spark hearing and seeing really came in first, but feeling is like my main gift, is clairsentience. And then from there, just like the dead came in, and then we have mediumship, and now I channel and I read, and all these things. So it's something I had to work at, but something I always knew that I was capable of doing. Kelly says, "Oh, I love that. Your little soul insisted on coming through. So cool. I'm an 89 baby too. I had a feeling you were too. I don't know why. Just like T-Swift." Yes, baby. Except I'm older than her. I'm February 1st. That's my birthday. So I got almost one full year in the 80s in, where Taylor got like half a month. She got like a little over half a month in the 80s. But yeah, guys, so if you're interested in a reading, I'm doing readings right now. $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. HumanDesignWithMelody.com is how you can submit your donation to get a reading. I'm offering 5-minute readings, little mini readings for $15 donation, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. So if you guys are interested, yeah, I'm November 89, just barely made it. Still older than Taylor. Still older than Taylor. Woo! All right. But yeah, that's what we're doing here today. We're doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. If you guys want to have a conversation with me while we're waiting on donations, I'd be happy to do that for you. Or do that with you, I guess. Joshua, there's nobody on my list right now. It is it's open. Like there is no wait. I'll do my free one if there is no wait. Absolutely, Kelly. So let's go ahead and do Kelly's general reading. Freebie for Kelly, because they are a subscriber on TT. Mackenzie, thank you for following. Thank you. All right, for Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? One more shovel because it feels good. Even though that wasn't my favorite shuffle, it's fine. There is something going on here. I swear. There's something going on with this card. It has to be. Something going on with this card. Okay, either way, I cut it. So that is as it is. It's at the bottom of the deck. It's just like it keeps coming out. It's crazy. Hold on, let me bend these cards the right way. I gotta do with all the cards. This is crazy. Okay, so anyways, we have the Eight of Swords. I'm so sorry. This is not, Kelly knows this is not typical. I just want to make sure my cards are good so that organically I'm not just cutting the Eight of Swords all the time. Brittany, it's a $15 donation. And Safa, yes, you can get your freebie, of course. $15 donation, Brittany. Linktree link in the profile. Eight of Swords is here. The Eight of Swords is saying that you're maybe holding yourself back on something. Just sent through PayPal. Okay, let me see the PayPal. Oh, shouldn't do it that way. But Kelly, anyways, the Eight of Swords is saying that you may be holding yourself back on something. It's either emotionally led, but your logic is being a little bit manipulated there. So Joshua, I got you. Thank you so much. You are going to be next. but there is something here that is very much like you can break out of this. You can take these ropes, you can shimmy them off, take the blindfold off, you can walk away. We're going to do Safa after Josh, and then after Safa, as long as we don't get another donation, that's no problem, Judy. We can do your freebie as well. But we have the Emperor, and we have, wow, and a 2-card pull. We have the pair, the Empress and the Emperor. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid of the power that you have. Don't be afraid to know your worth and know your value and know that you can do whatever it is that you want to in regards to anything. Can I gift for Nida for next time she's on? Yeah, absolutely. I have people buy readings for other people all the time. That's totally fine there, Jen. But let Nita know that I love her. And I'm just glad to see her on here. But I think she's skedaddled, which is totally fine. She has a life. She has a life. But we have the Emperor and the Empress. So there's something here that's a very powerful leadership ability. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So I do love this so much. So Jen, are you gifting right now for Nita? It's a surprise, but I'll put it in the notes for you. Thank you. Okay, wonderful. Just want to make sure. Okay, so we have Jen. We have another Jen who just donated. Oh, wow. Wow, my brain is not really functioning today. My brain's a little shut off. Unless you want me to wait. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. I just had another Jen come in, Jen C, send in a donation. Yep, that's you over there. Come over to YT, second link in the link tree, so that there is no glitches. There's nothing happening like that, and you don't get filtered in the comment section. So Jen, it's all up to you, but I can definitely write it down. If you do donate, I'll write it down in my notebook. Perfect. Jen equals Neva sent in donation. Katie, I got you as well. Thank you, Katie. You're going to be after Jen. Thank you, Katie. All right. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone else before we do Joshua's reading. Joshua, let me know in the comment section what type of reading we're doing. But again, Kelly, don't be afraid of your own power. Really embrace your power. You got the pair. Know your worth, know your value. Go out there and take the world by the horns, girl, because you got so much. Don't hold yourself back. You have a lot of power. And she said, man, I get that I have leadership potential all the time and I have no desire to lead anyone else. That is the sign of a good leader. I'll say that. I just want to live my life and take pretty photos. But I guess they say those who don't want to lead are the ones who are meant to. Yes. Yes, it is. Unibestis, Jen, I got it. So I have it written down. Jen, Nida sent in donation. All is well. Sorry, I feel so chaotic right now. I'm so sorry, you guys. So Joshua, let me know. Come on over to YT, second link in the link tree, so that you don't have any issues. I can also give you a timestamp as well, so that you can watch it at any time. So Joshua, Jen, and Katie, head on over to YT, second link in the link tree. Should just take you right there. And then you can comment in the live comments. Except if you're Aaliyah, for some reason, who can't do it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a setting. Maybe there's a setting on YouTube that needs to be shut off or turned on. And Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who don't know, so I did just burp. So we're just waiting on Joshua, then Jen, then Katie. But Safa, you're going to be after Jen for your freebie, and Judy, sorry, Safa will be after Joshua, and then Judy will be after Jen for your freebies. No, you should head over there too, Jen. Yep, you should head over there too. I'm trying to encourage everyone to go there because you won't be filtered with your comments, and the live doesn't glitch. And on TT, it glitches a lot, which is quite surprising. Joshua, are you still here, darling? Hi, Cheryl. Joshua, are you still here? Hi, Jennifer. I got you. She's over on YT. Perfect. Again, you are next after Josh's reading, though, or Joshua's reading. Well, because I can't get a hold of Joshua, I don't know if they're still on TT and they're being filtered and their comments are going through and I'm just not seeing them. But I'm not seeing them at all. So let's go ahead and jump over to Jen. So we're going to flip-flop Jen and Josh. So Jen, what type of reading are we doing for you, Jennifer? I hope it's okay if I call you Jen. I apologize. I shorten people's names. And if you don't like it, tell me. I won't do it anymore. Or I'll do my best not to do it anymore. Sometimes I slip up. I'm a human. I'm a human being. And I fuck up just like everybody else. That did not hurt. All right, so Jennifer, we're going to do your reading right now instead of Joshua's. But Joshua, if you get here, let me know. That's fine. Mediumship, please. My mother-in-law, Cindy. Thank you so much for letting me know the directness. That's exactly how we do it here, is doing direct readings. But Joshua, whenever you're ready, get onto YT and then comment on there, and then we'll get your reading underway. Okay, I think I finally got it. Yay, Katie! Woo, 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 woo. She did it. She did it. Okay, check it out. So right now I'm just going to do some cleansing breaths. And then I'm going to connect here. Oh, Josh is there now. Perfect. Josh, you're going to be right after, okay? We moved on to Jen real quick. But you're going to be right after, okay? Chelsea is a $15 donation for a reading, my darling. Morgs, thank you for the follow. For Jennifer. Getting in contact with her mother-in-law, Cindy. With her mother-in-law, Cindy. From what I get from her right away is that she was a very open and loving mother-in-law. She wasn't the mother-in-law from hell type of lady. She was definitely somebody who was open and like very inviting. She makes me feel like she's very inviting. Like she never shied you away, or I don't know if she never made you feel uncomfortable, but she makes me feel like she really opened her doors for you and she really accepted you for exactly who you were. Because she's like, I trust my kids. She said son, so I'm assuming that you're married to a man. But if it's a daughter, that's okay. Gender has no meaning. But she makes me feel like she trusts her kids' judgment and accepted you right away. I don't feel like you had to prove yourself. I feel like it was just open doors. She says she was great. She makes me feel like she was fun, like big laughter. Like she wanted everyone to have a good time, always wanted some like laughter, like almost like she believed laughter was medicine. I don't know if that's something she had said while you were around her or anything like that, but she just makes me feel like laughter was medicine. Yes, very adventurous. When I read adventurous, I immediately saw roller coasters, and I don't know if that's my own biases because I'm a roller coaster type of person, but that could be. But I saw roller coasters right away, so she might have been an amusement park kind of person. She makes me feel like she just likes to walk around though. Like she likes to walk around. She likes to people gaze, almost like she likes to like point at people and be like, "Oh my God, do you see that person? How crazy is whatever they're doing is and then just walk away." She just makes me feel like she like had a joy for people though. It wasn't like shit talking all the time. I think some of it was, but it feels like she just really got a kick out of people. I feel like she's a people's person, like a people person. That's a thing, a people's person, as I said before. She makes me feel like she was a really outgoing mom, though. Like she might have been like the football mom that was loud and boisterous. She's always showing up to soccer events. She's always showing up. She makes me feel like she was that. Although she took us to Disney a lot. Yeah, she loved to walk and look. She just makes me feel like she's like, oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that. And I feel like she liked to spend money though. She makes me feel like she's like, can I make it rain in the store today? Like she might have had a little bit of a shopping addiction. But I feel like she was always giving things away though. She's like, I don't need this anymore. Do you need this? I don't need this anymore. Do you need this? I bought you this. I know you didn't ask for it, but I bought you this. And you're like, thanks so much. I didn't really need that, but thank you. Type of thing. So it seems like we got the evidence that we do have Cindy here with us. I think she liked it when you called her mom too. She doesn't make me feel like she ever was like call it like you called her Cindy. I think you might have called her Cindy like before you guys got married and stuff, but I feel like she's like, I'm mom now. So I feel like she really holds the title of mom with great importance and great love. But I want to go back to messages here because I think we got the confirmation. I called her Cindy. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Just so you know, like it's okay if you want to call her mom. Because it just makes me feel like that's just who she is. Like she's a mom. But I digress on that. But that just makes me feel like I feel like she wants to thank you. Like there's this gratitude feeling coming in. She pretty much was like my mom. Oh, so sweet. She just makes me feel like she is just like a true blue mom. Like she didn't care who you were. She didn't care what you've done. If she saw you were hurt or crying, she would put mom mode right on. But I digress because there's a message coming through of gratitude. And it makes me feel like you really helped. And it feels like it's still fresh, like this wound is still fresh. So she might have passed away recently within the last year or maybe a little more than a year, but it still feels very recent, her passing. And she makes me thankful for you because you're helping not just like the person that you're married to, your husband, I'm assuming it's a man, but it makes me feel like you're helping everyone in the family 5 years. But it still feels like this is still fresh, like this wound is still fresh. So just know like she knows that you've helped, that you've been great help, that she really appreciates you being there for everyone in the family. Because it doesn't feel like you were just there for one person. It feels like you were there for everyone in the family. Like, what do you need? What can I get you? How can I help? How can I be a service? Like things like that. But I, like specifically like who you're married to, absolutely. Like they make me feel like they leaned on you super a lot. But it does still feel recent. It just feels like a recent wound still. Like it still hurts like it happened yesterday. But there's so much love and gratitude. There's something here about like a funny Christmas where like, I don't know if there was like a practical joke present or something, but there's something here that makes me feel like there was some sort of joke that happened during like the gift opening, which made somebody like scream and laugh and like just everyone like it got raucous. But just when Christmas comes around, bring that joy, like honor her, sure, light her candle for her. But she's always there. And I don't even know if like Christmas is the holiday you guys celebrate, but this is what she's making me feel is Christmas. So really like enjoy that family time together. Okay. So our timer did go off there, Jennifer. I hope this helped. Will do. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Your timestamp is like, we're going to say 2 hours and 5 minutes. So if you want to show this 5 minutes, that's your timestamp. Safa, I'm doing okay. We're going to do your freebie right now. We're going to do Josh's reading right after. So let's quickly do your general reading for being a subscriber. Thank you, Safa, for subscribing. I really appreciate you so much. For Safa. Hi, Bianca. You can have your freebie after we do Katie's reading. We'll get your freebie underway for you, my love. All right. So freebie for Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know? Spirit, what does Safa need to know? Spirit, what does Safa need to know? And Jen, I really do hope that gave you clarity, comfort, or insight in some way. I'm so sorry for the loss of your mother-in-law. I kind of ended that abruptly, but just know I am so sorry for the loss of your mother-in-law and that my heart goes out to you and the whole family. All right, Safa, this is the last shuffle. Let's cut it. Cut it. All right, the Two of Cups, partnership. There's something here with partnership, whether you meet a love partnership, but that doesn't feel accurate to me. It feels like you might be making partnerships in ways of like your career, ways of what you're doing, things like that. But let's see what's going on here with the other cards. Very interesting. We have Judgment and the Devil, but the Three of Wands here. So you're gonna learn a lot from this partnership. Just be sure that this partner is not deceiving you or trying to rip you off in some way. Make sure you're not being codependent on anyone, because Judgment is here saying this is something you're called to, something is leveling you up. You're protected by Archangel Gabriel. Even though they're not a protective angel, they are leveling you up. And then we have the Devil, which is a little like counterintuitive here, but I don't want you to get wrapped up into somebody else as well. I don't want you to feel codependent on somebody or like feel like you can't make a move without this person's permission, because you do have success here. Okay. So ignore the noises of other people. Know that you're doing the right things, what you're supposed to be doing, ignoring the noises of others, and success is right here. So there's something out there for you that's beautiful, but this partnership, I feel like it could go both ways. I feel like this partnership is here to show you stuff, to help you level up, but don't let them throw you under the bus, because they're not somebody that I would trust full on as like a full like friendship or somebody I'm telling my deepest, darkest secrets to. I'd be cautious of this person. Okay. Safa says, thank you. You're very welcome, love. You're very welcome. All right, Joshua, I got you now. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm so glad you can comment now or get to YouTube. Thank you so much for allowing me to do Jen's reading real quick, just because I couldn't get to you. I couldn't find you. But let me know now what type of reading we're doing. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings, and then we'll get your reading underway. Mackenzie, so subscribing on YT is different than subscribing on TT. So the people that are subscribed to me that are getting free readings are they're paid subscribers on TT. And Mackenzie, I don't believe you're a paid subscriber. I think you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, which thank you very much. I really appreciate it so much. But these are people who are paying to get free readings. And like one free reading every time that I'm live is what they're paying for. And they'll also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime they donate $15 or more. All right. Joshua says mediumship for their dad. Maria of Wands, thank you so much for the follow. And Spirit makes me burp, just FYI. So let's go ahead and get Joshua's dad on the phone, or on the horn. For Joshua. We're getting in contact with Joshua's dad. Okay. So who I have here, he makes me feel like he's rough and tumble. Like he might have, I don't know. There's something about a farm that's coming in as well. So I don't know if it's like cowboy-esque, if you will, but he makes me feel rough and tumble. Like he lived a life. He wasn't afraid to get hands-on. He wasn't afraid to get dirty. He wasn't afraid to fix things. He wasn't afraid to jump in and help. Like he just makes me feel like he really loved the outdoors and was really able to help. So let me know if that makes sense for your dad there, because that's what's coming in here, whoever I have. He makes me feel like he really taught a lot of life lessons as well. And he makes me feel like nature, like being outdoors, being either on a farm or working with farm animals or something like that, keeps coming in as well for him. So I feel like he taught you a lot of like important life lessons outside. So like how to take care of a house, how to take care of the lawn, how to take care of animals, how to take care of yourself, how to take care, like it just feels like you learned a lot through him and his actions, like what he was doing, like learned from example. That's what it is. Like you learned a lot from him from example. Does that make sense for you there, Joshua, about your dad? Let me know if that makes sense. You don't have to tell me anything other than yes, this resonates. No, this doesn't. That's all you have to tell me. But I do want to know if that makes sense. Makes sense. Perfect. Okay. He makes me feel like he was Like he was truly like somebody who would help anybody, like take the shirt off their back for anybody as long as they paid it forward. I feel like he was like on a pay it forward plan. like I know if I help somebody, they're going to help somebody in return. And then it's just like this continuation of good deeds happening, spawning from him. Not that he ever got the recognition or knew that it actually kept going and going and going, and like the passing it on and doing the good things for other people kept going. But I feel like he would do that. He makes me feel like he would be somebody who would be in line at like a coffee shop or whatever, and they would pay for somebody behind them. Like he makes me feel like he just is a really good hearted, like heart of gold type of person. He makes me feel like he was religious, but in his own way. He doesn't make me feel like he was like a super gung-ho churchgoer, but he makes me feel like he did believe in the Christianity. But I feel like he really practiced his own belief in his own way. Almost like a little rebellion with that comes through. Like he didn't need to be told how to practice. He knew how to practice type of thing. I don't feel like your dad could be told to do anything. Everything had to come from when he wanted to do it. Like if somebody's like, you have to do this, he'd be like, I don't have to do nothing. Like he would have like a little like rebellion there with people telling him what he should or should not do. Do you have any messages? And let me know if that makes sense as well there, Josh. You can just say makes sense again if it does, or if it does not make sense, you can say that as well. It's totally fine. Do you have messages for Joshua? He just makes me feel like the messages he has is just, I feel like you're just like him. Like either you have his mannerisms, you look like him physically. He just makes me feel like you guys are very similar people. I felt like you read me. But it just feels like you guys are like very similar people. So I feel like you honoring him is doing what he would do, leading with his heart of gold, helping his neighborhood, helping his community, staying local, buying local, things like that, and really like being a known figure in the community. That to me makes me feel like that he's done a job well done. Like when you do that, when you help your community, when you help your neighbor, when you do things to be of service to the community, that just makes me feel like that is his moral compass right there, and you're doing the right things. He just makes me feel like very honored, just even thinking about doing things like that, keeping on with the pay it forward system. I just heard that's my boy. That's my boy. I don't know if he was big on the I love yous because he makes me feel a little bit rough and tumbled. So I don't know if he was big on the I love yous, but he absolutely has so much love for you. You make me feel like you have siblings. I've seen maybe 2 other siblings, so a total of 3 of you guys. So you included in that. But there's something here with like pride and like admiration for every single one of you. There's just so much love here. And just know like you had a good dad, and I feel like he had a good moral compass, and I feel like he led by example. And Joshua, I feel like you're just like him. I feel like you're just like him. Joshua, I'm so sorry for the passing of your father. That's so tough. Yep, 3 total. Just know that he loves every single one of you. And I would go back to about 2 hours and 15 minutes if you want to show this to your siblings, or anyone else that wants to see this, or if you just want to come back to that reading. But I feel like you had a good one. I feel like you had a good dad who led with the goodness of his heart, which is exactly how you should be. Helping your community, helping your neighbor, doing the right things. But my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry for the loss of your dad. That's so tough. It's really tough. Janet, thank you for the follow. Judy, let's go ahead and do your freebie. And then Katie, we're going to do yours. And then Bianca, we have your free reading. Thanks. I did have a good dad. And not everyone has that. I will tell you this right now. Not everyone has that. So just another thing to be thankful for. Another thing to be grateful for. All right, for Judy, let's go ahead and do their freebie for being a subscriber on TT. I should specify that. because that's also, you subscribe to channels on YT, but this is a paid subscriber getting their donated reading, or not donated reading, there's freebie for being a words are so dumb. For being a paid subscriber on TT. Okay, woo! Let's go. For Judy, Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Spirit, what is... All right, Judy, you got everything you need. You got everything you need. All right, I feel like you keep getting this card. You need to start believing that you have everything you need. You have wands, the pentacles, that's not a pentacle, that's a cup. The cups, the pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance. You have consistent access to it. As above, so below. Remember, her wand is important. Her wand's important. Consistent access to it. So you have everything that you need, especially with your family. This is all about family. This is all about you leading by example as well in your family, knowing your worth and knowing your value, which I know you keep getting this card, so pay attention when you get repeats. That's importante. So there is so much here. There's so much abundance here as well. But this is all about your family, your home, the biggest home in tarot, right? This is you filling your cup and handing it to your inner child, to your physical child. Like, this is something that is giving and comfortable, harmonic, something that's like there's harmony in your home now, and it's like you can actually like rest and relax and know your worth and know your value. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you so much. All right. So let's go ahead and do Katie. Katie, I know you're on the YT. Thank you so much for being here. What type of reading are we doing for you, my friend? And thanks for your patience also, Katie. Hi, Dee. Welcome, welcome. It's a $15 donation, my love. If you're interested in a reading, I'd be happy to read about you and G. But it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, and then come on over to YT. Her name is a mediumship. Her name is Everly. Okay. Let's get Everly on the horn. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings for anyone who's new here. And nobody's after Katie, so you will be next as well. For Katie. Spirit, what is Katie? Nope. So sorry. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Everly. Katie's trying to get in contact with Everly, getting in contact with Everly. And Katie, your timestamp is 2 hours and 26 minutes. That's your timestamp. Something here with the heart immediately. I don't know if she passed from heart complications, heart failure, her heart might have just stopped, type of thing. Like, there's something here that feels very heavy in the heart, but they're highlighting the heart here. She makes me feel like she was a friend of yours. She makes me feel like she lost contact with you, though, at some point. So I don't know if she was on rugs and she kind of lost contact with everybody. But it just feels like something going on with the heart, though, more than rugs. But it just feels like there is a loss of contact at some point. Let me know if that resonates by saying, yes, this makes sense. No, this does not make sense. That's okay if it doesn't. But she makes me feel like she was bright. It makes me feel like she was really young when you might have known her. Even even when she passed, she might have been young. But she makes me feel like she was so vibrant and so eye-catching. She makes me feel like she's beautiful. Like she's giving me like light brown to blonde hair. Um, she makes me feel like she had her hair like done. I don't know if she was somebody who got it done a lot, but she makes me feel like she always like was presentable when she walked outside. Not everyone's like that. Not me. I don't give a fuck what I look like when I go outside. But I digress about me. I apologize. I should not be bringing myself into this right now. But with Everly, she just makes me feel like I get vivacious from her. Vivacious. I just got a tattoo over my heart for her, but no, losing contact doesn't resonate. Okay, that's all right. We'll move on from it. It just feels like there's something here that was like a lapse of contact. But if it doesn't make sense, we're going to move past it. That's okay. And that's interesting that you got a tattoo for her over your heart. And she was highlighting the heart space. That's very interesting. She makes me feel like her passing was accidental. This might have been quick. She makes me feel like she passed very quickly. This could have been a car accident, something like that, some sort of accident that happened. Cars specifically is what's coming through. But it could have been something that took her very, very quick, very unexpected. Almost like she wasn't paying attention. I wonder if texting has anything to do with this, with her passing. She did pass very young and was very vibrant and beautiful. She had a huge personality. Yeah, that's what I get from her. Like she walked into a room and she just shined. I don't feel like with her passing, she doesn't feel like she suffered. Just so you know, it feels like she went pretty quickly, pretty easily for as passings go. Even if it looked like not a good scene, she does make me feel like she passed pretty quick. So she didn't suffer. She didn't feel any pain. She just makes me feel. She's showing me like best friend bracelets or necklaces. All right, no problem, Bianca. Like I don't know if you had like a best friend like necklace that's like it said B Fry and then it said Est ends or something like that. But it just makes me feel like you guys were like that type. It was a car accident. She did pass very quickly. It wasn't her fault though. It was the other driver. Okay, there's something here with texting. So it might have been the other driver that was texting or not paying attention, but she was showing about not paying attention. She just wants you to know that she's okay with her passing. Like it took her a minute because I feel like she had some things going for her, whether she was going to school or she had things going. Like she just makes me feel like she had a lot going for her. So I didn't think she was, or it doesn't make me feel like she was wanting to pass or was looking to pass. Like it's very accidental, very car accident, but she's come to terms with her passing. She's okay that she's passed. She knows that was part of her journey was to pass at that age, unfortunately. Doesn't make it easier, doesn't make it better. Okay. It just is as it was, with her passing and how young she was when she passed. And it was something that she unfortunately had to do. And she was never supposed to be here for a long time. She was always supposed to be here for a short amount of time. Necklaces do resonate. Okay, wonderful. She just makes me feel like she's always hanging out. Always hanging out. It's like when you go out to the bars, you go out to have a good time, you're with your other group of friends, she is always there. She's always there. She's always present. Like you might feel her, you might talk about her, you might like things like that, but like make no mistake, she will not be left out of anything. Anything. She will always be there. She will always be in the friend group. Save her a chair. Simply save her a spot, save her a chair. And if somebody wants to sit in that chair, you tell them, no, my friend's sitting there. You go, like, oh, where's your friend at? Don't worry about it. My friend's sitting there. You can't sit there. Like, always leave her a seat, okay? Because she's including herself regardless if you guys want her there or not. And she's saying that as a joke. She knows that you guys want her there. She's saying that as a complete joke. So save her a seat. Also get her a glass of water and just, I know this sounds silly. I know this sounds wild, but get her a glass of water and just sit at that spot and just be like, that's my friend's water. She's there. Because she is. She's literally there, Katie. All right, Katie, I'm so sorry for the passing of your friend. I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you. That shit is awful. If I were to lose my friends, I don't know how I would recover, to be honest with you. Yes, that is very much her. Wonderful. I'm so glad, but my heart goes out to you, my love. I'm so sorry for the loss of your friend. And I'm here if you ever need another reading. I'm here for you. My heart goes out to you, though. Natasha Rose, thank you for the follow. It is a $15 donation. There is no waiting at this time. There is a complete opening. So if you want to get a reading, it's a $15 donation. Now's the time. Hi, Carly. Hello, darling. Oh, I'm going to click on your picture. I'm not going to click on your profile. But yes, picture is so beautiful. It was just different. I wanted to see it. Your picture is so beautiful. I love your profile picture. Yes, you may have your daily for sure. You're very welcome, Katie. Anytime, darling. Anytime. I do think we have a little bit of a lag. Maybe it's not fully up to speed here. So you might be able to speed up or go live. Like there might be an option to like press. But I don't know. I feel like we had a little bit of a lag there, Katie, which is not a big deal. We got our reading done. So that's good. All right. For Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Amy, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, darling. Linktree link in the profile. Thank you for the follow there, Amy. Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? This card, I've pulled this card so many times today. So many. It's crazy. Don't hold yourself back. Okay, don't hold yourself back. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe your critic that might be telling you some bullshit about how you can't do anything and you're this and you're that, blah, 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 blah. Don't listen to it. Don't hold yourself back. Okay, it's not worth it. Woo! Oh my goodness. Seven of Swords, but the Seven of Wands here as well. So sevens are assessment, their knowledge, their reflection. So we are reassessing some things. And what we are reassessing is going to put us in the right spot, the right things, doing the right work. Okay. Oh, I almost did. Don't do it. Don't do it. But there is something here that could lead from deception, stealing, lying, and cheating. But this is going to propel you to this. Okay. Brittany, thank you so much. I got you. But this is going to lead you to this vantage point. So nobody can touch you. Nobody can touch the character. Okay. This is leading you here. So it's time to reassess in our lives who is not worthy of our time, of our communication, of our energy. Okay. Who is no longer. Okay. Because it's going to lead you to the right places. All right. Hi, just donate on Venmo. I hope I did it right. You did do it right. If you're Brittany, you did it right. I got you. What type of reading are we doing? But I love you, Carly. I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated, my love. I appreciate you. All right. So after Brittany, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. I love you so much, Carly. But come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube because that's where I'm trying to get everyone at so that we can not have glitches. We're not filtering messages, things like that. So, but Brittany, I have you right now. Thank you for sending in your donation. Just checking the login, not the login, just checking the Venmo. Okay, that's what I thought I said. Donation on YouTube Live. Perfect. I was lagging. Sorry. Psychic for my small business. Please. No problem. Make sure you press the live button so that hopefully it's not lagging. Like you can just like hover over my face where the what is that called? The thing that like shows you how long a video is, that thing that buffers sometimes. I can't think of the name of that. But whenever that shows up, there should be the live option. Just click on that. And it should get us live. But it's good to know that we may be lagging a little bit. All right, Spirit. Let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here for Brittany. Yeah, no problem, darling. No problem. And B, let me know when you get back here, Bianca, so we can do your freebie. Whew. Let's get the connection going. Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their small business? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their small business? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their small business? So the very first thing I feel in the body is I feel concerned. I feel concerned. I feel like I've been crying about this as well. So like it feels like, you know, when your throat burns from sob crying, like the ugly crying, which we all do. We all do it. It just feels like very much like that feeling in my throat here, like right here, where I've been crying, bawling my eyes out, sobbing, like that type of burn. So I do have a concern, and I feel like it's you that has the concern, but I feel it in my body. Yes, I want to cry, stress. This makes me feel like it has to do with the tariffs, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but this makes me feel like it has everything to do with the tariffs and the bullshit that's happening with the orange Cheeto man, who's a fucking megalomaniac in the office. I digress on my hatred for the blue man. She goes 100% because of the tariffs. It does feel like things will resolve, but in the meantime, it feels like things are going to like stall for you and your business. There makes me feel like there's a workaround. That makes me feel like there's a workaround, and I feel like it has everything to do with like the our Chinese friends that are telling us like, hey, if you want to buy Louis Vuitton for $38,000, I can show it how you can get this for $1,600 instead. So I'd follow those people who are telling you like how to get the products, but then it's like I have to buy it in bulk though. I have to buy it in bulk, so it makes it a little way more difficult than what I'm seeing here. Let's see what the cards have to say. All of my suppliers buy my handmade materials through them. It's not made in the USA. Yeah, and it also feels like it has to be bulk. Like it has to be bulk items. This is my favorite queen. We haven't seen her at all today. You have Salem. Salem is my black cat. My black cat came in one time today. It was the very first reading for the day. He came in, he gave his luck, he walked away. Okay. You have luck on your side. This is Salem. Salem Binks is my cat. He is a lucky animal. He knows he is. Black cats are lucky. The superstitions are lying to you to reduce your power. This is she is Aries. We're in Aries season right now, but she can be Sagittarius or Leo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She is an entrepreneur and she knows how to pivot. Okay, so I do feel like you are going to learn how to pivot, even though the materials you need may be through China or other sources. Okay, financial security card. I just want to show it to you right now because we have it. Financial security card. Okay, this is the financial security card. I just want to rest your fears. You have this. We're not going to read it quite yet. There's more here. But I do feel like you are going to pivot for sure. You're for sure pivoting. For sure pivoting. You're going to be fine. Okay. You're going to be fine. Because yes, there's emotional stress. Yes, there's things happening. Yes, you may feel like you're drowning. All right. And this has to do with the orange Cheeto man, which we talked about, which we fucking hate. But there is, you're going to stay afloat. Okay. He's afloat. He's afloat. Even though the waters are treacherous, he's afloat. You are going to remain afloat. There is some things that you are thinking about and you're weighing your options about like, okay, so my products, the materials I need is through, I'm going to say China. I don't know if it's right or wrong. You can confirm or deny. If it's not China, that's totally fine. But for example, for China, like I don't want to pay 125% tariffs with this. So now I have to figure out like the material I need, who else has this material, how much are they selling it for? Yes, there's a 10% tariff on everyone right now. I feel like the tariffs will resolve though. Spirited Frequency, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, China, okay. But it just feel like there is like this is for whatever reason this feels temporary, which makes me feel very happy for everyone. Like the tariffs are like I think these are going to resolve themselves because China is really screwing over some major companies. We love to see it, but you are going to walk away from something here because it's so much, and this is something that it's not. I said walk away, but that does not feel correct. It feels like you're pivoting. Okay. So I feel like you're going to continue doing it's 145% now. Oh my God. I thought I was 125. Fuck. Every day they raise some fucking tariffs on those motherfuckers, and they don't necessarily deserve it because we're in major debt with them. But I digress. That's not part of your reading. But the Eight of Cups is saying like there's a pivot here. Okay. You're going to get from really like wet lands here. There is some big lessons we're learning. This is not going to be easy. Okay. You see the sharpness and all these like glacier looking rocks. But you are going to get on dry land. Okay. You are going to get on dry land. You are going to be okay, especially because you're going to heal from it. You're going to heal from it. You're going to learn, but this is helping you put yourself into alignment. So if anything were to ever happen where the manufacturer for some reason runs out of the materials, Carly, I got you. Thank you so much, love. Runs out of the materials that you need. You are going to be all right. Like you're going to survive it. You're going to be fine. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is the financial security. Again, look at all the 8 wands here behind her. I know it's 9 of Wands. She's holding the 9th. They are in total alignment. Nobody's touching anyone. Even the wand she's holding is barely covering some parts of the other wand. Like this is putting you in alignment. Does it suck? Yeah. Is it the hard way? Yeah, for sure. Is it your fault? No, it is not. And I don't even think that you think it's your fault. But fuck Cheeto Man. But the 10 of Pentacles is the financial security card. Okay. You are going to be okay. You are going to make it through. You may just need to find and weigh out your different options. Okay. Different options. You might need to walk away from your supplier right now, just for right now, until things settle down, things end, like the tariffs, this fucking stupid trade war we're in ends, and then you'll be able to go back to your supplier. But in the meantime, I do think that you are going to sorry, I just keep getting a bunch of fake accounts on my profile right now, but you're going to be okay. Change your perspective. Change your perspective. Change your perspective. You're going to make it through. This is about change of perspective. Okay. About seeing things for exactly how they are, not how we want them to be. And you can see there's an enlightened head here. Okay. She sees things. She sees the light. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. It's not made at all in the US. So all suppliers get from China. Yeah. There might be a different avenue that you could take from a different source. I would do the research and see like who else can supply these types of materials, even if they're from a different place or a different chain supply. And it's temporary because it does feel like that's not going to be as great a material, to be honest with you. It feels like it will get the job done. It feels like it's going to be okay. It feels like you can work with it, but I feel like the better material is coming from China. I I feel like you'll be able to go back. Thank you. This makes me hopeful. I'm so glad. You'll be okay. All right. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you 145%. Okay. I'm rooting for you. All right. So we are going to move on to Carly here, but Brittany, my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry you're being affected by that. I'm so sorry. Oh, good. She got the joke. Oh, but it fucking sucks. I hate everything that's happening. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it on here right now. I'm not going to do it because I will go on a hour-long rant about how much I hate that motherfucker and all the people in his administration. Carly, let's go ahead and do your reading before I go off on a tangent that I don't need to go on. Just know I am not a maggot. I've never voted for Donald Trump, not once in my entire existence, and I never will, ever. I'll join you. Let's rage. Don't get me started on rage, because if I listen to Rage Against the Machine, I will be feral for a fucking week. I already flip off MAGA. Like if I see Make America Great flags, I'm flipping them off. I'm screaming out my window. My window was rolled down, screaming, Nazi bitch! I'm feral as fuck. Same Z, my entire conservative family was silent over him this weekend. They aren't happy either. That makes me hopeful. I'm not conservative. I tried to tell them. Girl, I've been trying to tell everybody. My boyfriend gets mad at me. He's not red. He didn't vote, which is a problem on its own, but it's a better problem to have than him voting for Trump. Okay. Kelly says, and that's why I love you. I love you too, Kelly. but he's not, but he gets really frustrated with me because I get so passionate and so enraged, so feral, so quick, that he gets really irritated and really mad, and he can't talk about it. He can't talk about politics with me. Because he's like, I have the curse of seeing both sides. How could, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it because I love him. He is somebody who loves me and takes care of me, and somebody I've been asking for a long time. So I'm not going to bitch about him. I just can't wait till he wakes up too. Like wakes up and sees like there's nothing good happening in this administration. Not a damn fucking thing. Renan! Hi, Renan! I'm so glad to see you, my friend. Oh my goodness. All right, but we are moving on. We have Carly's general reading here. Anyone else who wants to be after Carly, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Linktree link in the profile. Linktree link just pinned right there at the top of the comments. So let's check it out for Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Hi, Danielle. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? The Audioslave. I think you've gotten this song before, but Audioslave is on right now, and I just hear, be yourself is all that you can do. So it's called Be Yourself. Again, the artist is Audioslave. And when I say it's just on here. It's just on in here. So just keep being your authentic self, keeping who you are. Don't shy away from who you are, things like that. And this is a repeat message to a message you've gotten before. Love that song. It's a great song. R.I.P. Chris Cornell. Oh, he died here in Detroit. We love you. But either way, so don't be afraid to like remind yourself who you are. You are Carly. You know, say it like I am Carly. Like you are somebody. You are somebody. Okay. If you ever need a reminder, like you are somebody. All right. Let's see. Interesting. I'm a big deal. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are a big deal. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, but we also have the Eight of Pentacles, which is very interesting. So there is something here that you might realize when it comes to work is not really working out. Is not really panning out the way you planned it. Put a lot of work into it, and you didn't receive a lot. So now it's like getting back to the drawing board. Like literally, she's at the drawing board, right? She's literally drawing up these pentacles. So getting back to the drawing board and reevaluating what it is that you want, how you want to run your business, what type of business you want to run, who you want to service, things like that. If you need to give yourself another raise, like increase your pricing, I don't think anyone's going to be upset about that because everything is awful. Wow, you got the pair. You got the pair right away. The King and Queen of Swords. Crazy. Are you fucking kidding me? You're getting the family. Are we getting the page next? I will die if we get the page next. Get out of your own head. You have this divine connection. You are able to take on whatever you want. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself out of anything that you want. Fairness, equality. This is Libra. This is Aquarius. This is fire on air. Okay, what happens when you put fire and air together? Explosions, right? Big flames, big energy. That's what happens. Yes, I need to invest in better tools. So get it. Get them better tools. You don't have to buy them all at one time. You can buy shears. You can buy a blow dryer. You can buy a straightener. You can buy a curling iron. You can, I don't know all what you need. Clippers, you can all buy them at different times. That negative Nancy in my head is trying to get loud, and they're trying to tell you, ignore her. Talk to her and tell her to shut the fuck up, Nancy. Get out of here. Let's see what the last card's going to be. Your gift. You're a gift. That's so crazy. You have so many core cards. You have so many core cards. All air, all fire. So it's all mental. It's all communication. It's all inspiration and action and desire. Not desire. Sorry, inspiration. Inspiration, ideas, communication, action, rising up, transformation. Right? Aquarius, innovative. Aquarius is innovative. They are uniquely them. They love themselves. I know you are, I think, are you a Pisces or are you an Aquarian? I can't remember, but I feel like your birthday just passed. I feel like you're actually a Pisces. But either way, it does not matter. It does not matter. Transparency, truth, honesty, Aquarius moon. Hey, girl, hey. Your emotions. That's your emotional body, right? Is how you work. And it works with your intuition because the moon is always intuition. Scorpio sun. Okay. It feels like your birthday was just the other day. Crazy to me. Time flies. But either way, like this is something that is very, very, very elevating. And it's going to be like you have service that is going to be better, like have a better clientele, have better services, not better services, but like do the services easier with your newer, better tools, right? Gifting yourself there, knowing that you're worth the money to spend on it because this is your livelihood. Like this is an investment in yourself. You are investing in yourself. You're not going to hold yourself back anymore because you are reevaluating some things, right? You're reevaluating what you need to reevaluate because you got 3 sevens. You got 2 sevens with your freebie, and then you got a third 7. You are definitely reevaluating something. Okay. I'm working on advertising my stuff better. Perfect. Do it. Absolutely. Like watch other people's advertisements, get ideas, get inspirations. Don't plagiarize, but do your own take on their ideas. Like that's what happens all the time. There's no idea that's off limits. It's just you can't do it verbatim towards somebody. Like if somebody else has already done something, can't do it verbatim. But there is something here that's going, once you really trust in yourself and you're ready to take off, why is it so, it's just so backwards. Like I hate YouTube for one reason only, and that's the only thing I don't like. It's not hatred. I don't like it. Is that it's mirrored. It's not mirrored. So this is my right hand, and using it as my left hand. So it is mirrored. It's not mirrored. It's opposite. It's inverted. It's inverted. So it's a little trippy when I'm trying to like read the cards just by looking at the screen because it's inverted. But you're gonna take off. Okay, you're going to take off fast, right? Second fastest moving card in tarot. Allow your transformation to come in. Beautiful butterfly. Working the camera is challenging. It is. It is, Carly. All righty, guys. If you're interested in a reading, we have time for for as many people who want to donate before the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going on and doing things in my house. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and get your $15 donation in now so that you can get your reading. Wow, thank you for the beautiful reading. You're very welcome, Carly. I love you, girl. You got this. Okay, you got this. Just like I got this camera angles. Neither. I don't think Neitha's in. There she is. Perfect. So Neitha, I got you. We have a gifted reading for you, my love. Jen already spent the money and has graciously and most wonderfully wanted you to get a reading. So what up, girl? You getting a 5-minute reading right now. We love Jen. And we love Neitha. Oh my goodness. So what type of reading you want, my love? Holy crap. I love you guys so much. Well, we love you so much. And I'm sorry. I know it looks like I might have stopped in your reading yesterday. I was literally just going to bed and I accidentally clicked on the live, like the button in the corner while I was like getting my blankets together and stuff. Because I was on TikTok, of course. But it made me go into your live and I felt so bad because I know it says that I joined, but I was literally just going to watch like one last TikTok before going to bed. I should have said something in your reading yesterday. So I hope you didn't think I was ignoring you or something like that. That was not the case. I was just trying to go to bed. Oh, you didn't see. Oh, good. I was a little nervous that you might have. I felt bad. I was low-key bullying her to hurry up and get in here. All right, well, Nita, let me know what type of reading we're doing. Okay, Nita? I feel like I just glitched. Oh, that's so funny. I was like, what's happening? It's saying your name so much now. So, you know the ticket. We can do mediumship, human design, or psychic. And guys, if anyone else wants a reading before this is different for YT, but one more minute and then my list closes. So if you want to get your donation in now, do it now so that you can get your 5-minute reading of your choice. Can we ask my spirit guides what I need to know? I feel a little stuck with my tarot and money and at least a temporary corporate job. Okay, let's see what's going on. For Niva. Spirit, what does Niva need to know about career? What does Niva need to know about career? What does Niva need to know about career? So first and foremost, what I laughed about, what I almost said about the timer, was like they're relenting on a corporate gig. They're like, fine. She wants a part-time job, fine. So I wouldn't do a full-time gig. You could if you really wanted to, because you are a generator type. As long as you feel inspired by something, you're going to do fine. But if you don't feel inspired by something, you're going to burn out. Anyone can burn out. It's a medical condition. Okay. So don't be afraid. Like if you end up burning out. Kyla, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, but it looks like it's past 2:00. But if you donate 15, I'll still read you. Okay. Part-time feels fine to me. Okay. Because it's just like something about like not losing focus. Like they don't want you to lose focus, because I definitely feel like what you're doing matters and is important and also will work out for you. It really does feel that way. It feels like a weight lifted off my shoulders when I say it will work out for you. It just literally feels like a weight off my shoulders. They're saying stuff. Thank you, Kyla, for the follow. They're saying like, you are committed. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing great. It's almost like being a little bit more stubborn. And it's like, I know the point of tarot and doing this work is to help others, but like being a little bit more stubborn on like, you know, it's $20 donations. I'm going to do freebies for subscribers, which is something I told you last time. But you can always start off your readings free as well. So if you want people to like to see what you're offering, that's how you can do that. Okay. It's like I start my readings off free, no more than a half hour, no more than a half hour. Okay. If they follow you or not, don't worry about the following, even though I know you're trying to build it up. It will come naturally. Okay. It will come naturally. I'm going to cut some cards. Literally, she's at the bottom of the deck. And then I cut to that. Entrepreneurial skills, passion, desire, the things you want, elevating you, these things. She is psychic. She is the psychic card in the deck. This is crazy. I got her a second ago too. So trust in your abilities. Trust in your abilities. You got this. You got this. All right. You are capable. You are able. You are strong. You're just building your connection. Okay. And I know you're worried about making money, because like who wouldn't in these fucking trying times? It's terrible. But having a part-time gig sounds about right. Almost like I'm working in the mall or something, which I don't know if that's what you're going to do. But it feels like I'm working in the mall or something. 222 on the timer. You're the only one that's gotten an angel number out of 13 readings I've done today. Only one that has gotten one. Okay. So I do think this is something that is going to be really beneficial for you. I think this is something that is going to work out. I really do. You know, good thing 222 is good things coming. So I do think that is something that you are going to really be prosperous at. Okay. It's a gift. Your gifts are coming in. Okay. So it is going to take some time. I just don't want you to lose sight of like, this is what you're meant to do. This is what you're meant to do. I do feel like when you go back to part-time, I do think it's going to be more tech, because it's something that you already have experience in, something that's already on your resume, something that's going to be needed. So I do think you're going to go back part-time with tech, but I don't think that's what's going to be forever. Okay. So yeah, there is some hardships coming. Okay. But we're going to see what else the cards have to say. Listen, this moment has to happen for this moment to happen. Okay. This Tower moment, the sudden change, the sudden upheaval. Yeah. Like part-time tech and remote. Right. Like something has to happen where it's going to bring in your prosperity, bring in your abundance. Okay. So let's talk about this too, because this is leading to your in alignment. So these ones is what I'm going to read together. This is probably the last card we're going to read, to be honest with you. But you got 2 9s as well. So coming to fruition, things are coming in so that you can close a chapter and start a whole new chapter. So we're rounding some self up. That's getting us in alignment because of the sudden change, because of the sudden upheaval, because of the reset that this brings with it. Okay. I feel like I have been going through the tower since I lost my job in November, which is probably why it's here. But this is secretly something you're going to be thinking later on. I know that sounds a little like wild. You might not think it's wild. You're in this work, but it's like, you are going to be thankful that you lost your job in November at some point, because it's putting you in alignment. It's putting you where you need to go. Everything is in alignment. Yes, you're healing. Yes, you're healing. Look at her hands, look at her head. Yes, you're healing, but everything is working out for you. Everything is in alignment for you. Okay. You're taking new action, again, communication with spirit, right? Communication with spirit. This is somebody who is really practicing, doing their best. They're starting, they're beginning. This is exactly where you're at, right? We're starting this adventure. We're starting to go up. We're starting to get our message out there. We're starting to develop a following here. So just keep going forward, keep practicing, keep working, because you're going to get there. As long as you're committed, you're going to be just fine. All right. You're going to get your money, honey. You're going to get your abundance. You're going to get everything you need. You stay committed. And it's happening in springtime. This is success in springtime. Okay. So this is something that's coming in the next couple months. Be prepared for your abundance to come in for the next couple months. Okay. Yeah. I cannot wait until my shadow, to get my shadow journal and the psychic witch books. Yes. Now you don't need a specific shadow journal. Springtime. Now you don't need a specific, like shadow journal. You can have it. It's going to give you prompts. It's going to give you things that is going to be helpful at some point. But what's most important is that whenever you're feeling some type of way, you're writing in your journal. Okay. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. It could be happy, could be sad, could be anything in between. As long as you're feeling something, write it down in your journal. If you need prompts, that's what the shadow journal's for. It gives really good prompts, really good information. But if you feel like there's a trauma that you can't get past that is stemmed from childhood, all you have to write down is, why can't I get past whatever the trauma is? Okay. How is this trauma affecting me? How has this trauma affected my life? How can I stop letting this trauma affect my life? What are the steps I need to take to decondition this trauma, to heal this trauma, to move forward with this trauma? Things like that. But I don't want you to wait. That's the thing. You don't need to wait. Just get your journal out, girl. Just get a random notebook. It doesn't even have to be like a cutesy little notebook that I will never get again because it's from Target. And I don't shop at Target anymore. But I can go to Green Room and probably buy it directly from greenroomeco.com. So maybe I will. It's made in Taiwan. You don't have to get you don't have to get like a traditional diary. Just get it going. Okay, I will do it ongoing starting now. RIP. Rest in peace, Target. 100%. Even though it used to be like my happy place, I loved Target. I would tell everyone, like, I'm Target chic, Target, like I say it French. Like, I loved Target. It's like the biggest disappointment. It's like when I found out Johnny Depp was a abuser. That was tough for me too. I don't think there was any winners in that Johnny Depp trial. I don't think either one of them are good people. There was no winners in that trial. And you can't convince me otherwise. There was no winners. Target. Alrighty, guys. So that was the last reading here. I love you guys. I know it was so disappointing. I used to love him. But yeah, that changes. You're very welcome, Nita. I love you. I love you, girl. Oh, I can't get my hand hearts right. I can get it right here, but no. It looks so different. Oh my gosh. But I love you guys so much, and I am skedaddling. Thank you for anyone who's gotten a donated reading, a free reading, subscriber reading, who is gifted, who is liked, who has modded, who has came over to YT from TT. Make sure to follow me on both platforms if you can. I love you guys so much. You are the reason that I get to be successful, is because you guys allow me to help you, allow me to give you messages from your loved ones, give you messages from spirit, tell you more about yourself through the lens of human design. Like, you guys are the reason that I get to be doing this and working this way. I love you guys so much. My universe, or everyone's universe, not just my universe, but universe, I love you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time, being a service in this way. I really appreciate you. And thank you for everyone coming my way and getting these readings underway. I love you so much. Last but never least, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, thank you for your love, your protection, your guidance. Thank you so much for your allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for bringing in the people that needed a reading here today. You guys are wonderful, and I'm just so grateful that I get to commune with you every day. So thank you. And I will see you guys on the flip side. All right, have a good night, guys. Bye. Oh, Bianca's back. Bianca, wait, no, Bianca, I got you. Let's do Bianca's freebie real quick. You came in at the last second there, B. All right, so Bianca. This is for Bianca's freebie because they are a subscriber. For Bianca. Hopefully, are you still here, Bianca? Let me know if you're still here. Bianca, let me know if you're still here. It looks like you're still here. I think you're my top viewer. So I assume you're still here. So for Bianca, Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? There she is. Okay. What does Bianca need to know? What does Bianca need to know? Sorry, I didn't see you come back, my love. You might have just came back. Please said, I'm back. All right. Let's see what's going on. Whoosh! Big energy, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's abundant. She's growing all the time. She's planting her seeds. She's reaping her rewards or harvesting her rewards. She has it together. Traditionally, she is Capricorn. She's Capricorn. Think about what was the cardinal sign. Wow. So we have transformation with death. Death is my favorite card in the deck. You know that. You're a regular. She is my favorite card. There is light in the darkness. There's the sun peeping out. So there's positivity. She is with luck, right? She is all about the sun. She is Aries traditionally. We are in Aries season right now. She knows, again, her worth, her value. She's transformative. This is transforming. So instead of like coming from like this very rigid, pentacle that we just got with the queen, she's not super rigid, but like they are very strong. They're very set forth. They're very stubborn. All signs can be stubborn, but Taurus specifically is the most stubborn, but earth signs can be like top tier stubbornness. Then it's the fire signs, then it's the air signs, then it's the water signs, but that's just my opinion on them. But there's something here that's transformative, that's going to be beautiful, that's coming in, that is lighting a fire under you, that's bringing luck, that sun is shining on you. Let this transformation take. Okay, this transformation is meant for you so that you can really feel your passion, your desire, your motivations, what you want. Know that luck is on your side and the sun is shining down on you. So Bianca, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hi, Jamie. I'm actually just leaving right now. But I love you guys endlessly, and I will definitely see you later. You're welcome. I'm glad you got me right before I ended there. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.